I hired them here.
Right.
To be against them.
I like those guys. I like what they do. If I don't play something, they go into a major tailspin. If I don't like something they do, they feel threatened. They feel like their jobs are on the line. They think
Artie doesn't get yelled at for sleeping. They get yelled at for working.
I don't even know what they were talking. Artie was tired on the air. He didn't ask. I said, go take a nap. I thought it would be funny to hear Artie nap on the air, and Artie complied.
Artie gets to run after girls and ask for their phone numbers. They can't approach the guests.
Well, there is a pecking order. There is a difference. Artie, first of all, has been with the show longer than them. Number two, Artie had a major show business career. Sal was a stockbroker, and Richard was working. I wasn't even working. Artie had a major show business career. When I first met Artie, he was a guy, an alumni of Mad TV. He was on the Norm show.
Dirty work.
He had appeared in major motion pictures, but not some kooky independent.
They were studio movies, sure.
Studio movies. He is a different guy on the show than Richard or Sal. Yeah, that's true.
Why can Teddy get the phone numbers of girls and he can't ask for an autograph from Ace Frehley? Come on.
That's right. Yeah.
Now, first of all, I get. Guess what? And Benji brought up this point. It was an excellent one too. He said it jokingly. I get paid more than them too.
Right. There is a difference.
Of course, there's a higher in any job you go to. Certain people have different privileges because either they're there longer, or they have a. If you were gonna, I'm higher up on the food chain.
How
Sure.
do you get to sleep on the show?
Because there's comedic value out of it. Howard makes.
Don't argue with me. I'm just taking their side.
God damn it, Robin, not you now.
I do want to mention too that Andrea, Miss Howard Stern, and we think fell asleep during the wrap-up show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't talk to her.
See, when I watched it, I sort of felt bad for her on some level. I could see that she was a pain in the neck to you, but in the reality show, she sort of portrayed where it looks to us like all she's trying to do is help you. I didn't get the side of her where you guys were talking about that she's just using you. I just saw her just trying to help you and crying a lot.
Did you just fall asleep?
Andrea.
No.
Andrea, I got to tell you something.
I'm saying she's a whining...
Can you imagine? She just like kind of...
Wow. She just blanked out for a second?
Well, here's Sal and Richard carrying on about Artie and me. And
I've been a little gun-shy coming on the wrap-up show. I haven't come on in 2 weeks because I feel like every time I say something, Gary always disagrees with me. If I say the sky is blue, he'll go, no, it's not. It's orange, asshole. That's how I feel, but I think I'm overreacting. And I spoke to Gary.
I disagree with you on stuff in general. It's not just in
That's
here.
True.
No, but I'm not like bullshitting you. When we're out there and I talk to you, I'll say to you, Sal, I disagree with you, or I think you're wrong on that, and you don't get mad at me out there.
No, I'm not. But I'm not even mad. Even on here, I just decided not even to come on, like, because I'm not mad at you. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it's just tough for me to get my point across with Gary. But we do feel, Richard and I feel that when Artie's in here, you have a tendency to really lean on him and coddle him.
What do you mean by coddle him?
90% of the time, no matter how crazy or whatever Artie's saying, you always seem to agree with what he's saying. Like, if Artie's arguing with high-pitched Mike, you're definitely going to side with Artie. Like, if Artie's arguing with somebody, you always side with Artie, no matter what the argument is.
But see, I think it's weird that that's how you interpret it. What if I just happen to think like Artie? What if Artie happens to think like me?
And Artie,
is that possible?
And Artie also said that, when they were fighting, Gary and Artie were going back and forth a couple weeks ago, he made a joke about how Gary always takes Howard's side blindly no matter what. You know,
yeah, I agree. I think that too. I always said that if Howard Stern came on the air tomorrow and says he believes in Jesus, Gary said, you know what, Boff? I've been thinking about that.
By the way, isn't Sal talking about himself? Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
Sal is the guy who sucks my balls so bad that, like, if I said tomorrow I'm becoming a Scientologist, Sal would go, I want to be a Scientologist.
Who does that more than Sal?
It's Sal. Sal doesn't, people project into other people what they are.
Well, Sal is also jealous of anybody who does manage to have a relationship with you because he has not managed to affect that.
He has nothing with
Yeah.
Dude, maybe there is a God. I think that you kind of go with...
Sal, you're the asshole who does whatever I do.
Okay, first of all, I admire you for your work.
Right.
And you should take that as a compliment.
I do.
If you were a Scientologist tomorrow, I could give a shit.
No, you would do it.
I've
If
never
it meant that you could get close to me, you would switch religions tomorrow.
No.
Oh,
You'd be right over at the celebrity center.
You're a woodwork wacko who waited.
I've never taken up chess. Never.
Believe me, you
Okay.
would. You would.
I've thought about
If
it.
you
but
thought it
You
could
don't have
be
the
done.
mental capacity to take up chess.
I've thought about it, but you have to admit that Gary.
You
is
can't
the-
spell. You should take that up.
I'll tell you
Then
one
you'll
thing.
take up chess.
Gary always kisses your ass. Gary agrees with everything that you say.
No, he doesn't. We fight all the time.
No, I totally disagree with you.
You agree. This is who you are. Not
No, it's
Gary.
not. No, I admire you
In fact,
for your
Gary
work.
and I fight all the time.
I admire you. It's totally different with me. I admire you for the man that you become, the entertainment you
would
provided.
suck my asshole clean if I needed you to. You under
even
hypnotism,
said, yeah.
you said you would blow me.
Right.
You would
If
need-
You're the
needed that.
guy who's that.
You would need baby wipes if Sal were around.
That's
at home.
my-
You're describing yourself.
That's not kissing
You're
your
in
ass.
love with me. You
Oh.
love to see what shirt I'm wearing. You
No.
notice everything I do, the clothes I wear. You're a man in love with me.
Dude, I'm committed to what you have
you
created.
love me.
I love
You
what
get
you
upset
created.
if I don't
No.
take you to dinner in a while.
No, that is
He
not
knocks
nice.
anybody close to you, including Beth.
Right.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Dude.
bullshit my ass.
Dude, you made
I
a
don't-
part of
You're
your
the
act.
guy who wants to come over in my apartment and eat pizza with me and
Well,
watch
you know what? I
television,
worked for you. It would
and
be
hate
nice
that-
if you did that.
I don't
Back
want
then, I
to do
needed a
that.
place to stay. And, you know, if we were working on a
I
construction...
would never have you over my house
All
to
right,
stay.
that's-
You're
well,
a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo because
Yeah.
I admire what you do. If we worked on a construction
No,
site
you're
and
weird.
you were my boss, they said, "Hey, Howard, can I stay over
Who got
tonight?"
into the pizza
He would
fight?
say, "Yeah."
Who got into the pizza fight at Artie's nice party that I threw?
Well, that was
Who would that be?
that was me and Scott
No,
DePace.
that was you.
Okay,
you
I
did
instigated
You did
it.
it to Scott DePace.
I
It
put a
wasn't you
little
and
dot
Scott
on his
DePace.
head, and he threw a mound in my face.
Why do you not see that you're not the guy who could be trusted? Who's the guy who smells Mutt's daughter's panties?
All right, wait a minute. First of all,
Who's the guy?
don't put a twist
I'm
on
not
all that
putting
shit, man.
Well, I'm not putting you in my house.
See, that's, and then you want to know why me and Richard are pissed. We admire you, we're committed to you, yet I come in here and you have to fucking bring up all this stupid shit
Who's
and
the
make me
guy?
look like
Because
an
you do
asshole.
stupid
Who's the guy?
shit.
All right, but maybe I
Who's
do.
the
but
guy who said
but why-
that,
why-
Howard,
why
that
you-
you said about me that I'm an entity? I'm not even a human being.
Okay, what's wrong? Hey, take that as a
So
compliment.
you're the guy who kisses ass.
No. I'm a guy who's being truthful.
Oh.
A guy who kisses ass
Oh.
is a guy who just wants to protect.
So you mean Gary's not being truthful, but you are? If Gary
course.
agrees with me,
Of course.
Oh, come on.
Gary,
You sound
wait,
like
hold
an
on.
idiot.
No, I
You think
don't.
you're the only one who works here who was a fan of Howard for years?
I never said that. You
But
guys
that's
are
not-
saying that
but
I'm
no,
the
you're
ass
bringing-
kisser.
You and Richard, I think you're good at what you do, but the fact is you're here because you won a radio contest that we actually initiated on the air. You guys won a contest. You were listeners. You were building
We
the
know what
fucking...
does that mean?
the fucking-
You won-
American Idol.
you won
Okay.
American Idol.
Howard, I'm sorry but I'm sorry, Howard, that me and Richard admire you. Is that such
Nothing
a
to be
bad
sorry
thing?
for.
At
What
least
is
we're being
this?
honest.
And what is this? What is this?
What do
mean?
we-
Why do you guys feel so downtrodden?
We don't feel well.
Why do you feel like
do.
second-
You feel very
Citizen.
slighted, and
Yeah.
you never miss a moment to tell the
Get
audience.
out of that, man.
I don't miss a
hang out-
moment. I didn't even go on the
Yesterday-
wrap-up
no,
show. I
yesterday-
didn't even want to talk about it. Who cares? I don't
First
care.
of all, can I tell you something?
Look, Howard, we're here. I tell you
Sal.
why we get downtrodden.
And what is this weird thing? Why don't you speak for yourself and stop with
All right.
me?
All right, fine. I work with the fucking guy
First
day in
of
and
all,
day out.
I
He's
like
the only guy I
Richard
talk
so
to.
much more than you.
All right, thank
so
you.
Richard shouldn't be included in the week. Richard's the guy who would be at my house. I would hang out with Richard.
Can I say something very quickly? Hold on.
You're the one I want.
Sal has been reprimanded more since he's been here at Sirius than every other employee.
I didn't tell John
I
Stewart
was
that.
right here when you
I
said
was
it.
in the green room and I said that joke about
Asking Ace
Washington
Frehley for
didn't
his
fly
phone.
over well.
You told
That's
him
what I
whoever
said.
wrote that joke you should be fired.
That's true.
And you know you're a little pussy with your cow sucks.
I
you
didn't
don't see
tell
the
him.
difference
I did.
between
I
that
said that
and
I
me
was
asking
being
for
truthful.
a porno chick's number.
I was being truthful. I said to the guy that one joke sucked. All right,
Just keep it to yourself, you idiot.
Yeah, why should you?
I know what happened with these. I know what happened with these two idiots.
Why
They
does
go to
John
these
Stewart
shows,
need to know
and
your
these fans pull them aside and go,
Bullshit.
You guys should have an album.
Bullshit.
You guys should put out raw
So
shit.
they say that happens. They go, how do you put up with Artie walking all over? I go, Artie's great at what he does. And I challenge anybody that I talk to off the air at those stupid comedy shows how they rip you apart, and I defend
Richard,
you.
what do you want to
And I know I get it too. I know I get it too on my end. I know when you go out, they say, fuck Sally's an ass.
They never even bring you up.
That's fine. But when they do bring you up, they bring you. Nobody knew you. You sucked on Mad TV. You sucked on the Norm Show. Barely sucked. Shit. It's fucking terrible.
Wow.
You know it.
Why
It was a flop. They won in 18 theaters. It made $250,000 in America. I can shit that out of my ass. Who are you to tell me about comedy and what people tell me off the air? You have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
You know, they got you inside and said, they got you inside and said,
and don't carry yourself. Where were you?
You guys should put up an album with those phone calls.
Where were you for stockbrokers? Yeah, but you know what? I don't carry myself like I'm the living legend of comedy.
You're a
and
dick.
you think he does.
And neither do I.
He's been milking the whiskey.
You're a weirdo, Sal. You're a weirdo.
Go to New Jersey and rip off the fans again New Year's Eve with the same act you did last year, cocksucker.
You're a weirdo. It was in Philly.
Wow.
You want to go head-to-head? I'm going head-to-head. What's
Sal, everything you're saying doesn't make any sense. You're jealous, and it's oozing out of you.
I am not jealous of you. I put up with your bullshit. I always praise you, but you always got to tear me. So you want to tear me?
True.
I'll tear you.
I'm trying to pull you aside. I'm trying to pull you aside all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I try to pull you aside all the time and help you out. Who gave you $5,000 after you fell off the stage and finally got a laugh?
That was the worst amount of money. I'd rather take it from Hitler than take it from you. If I could give you that money back, I'd give it back to you.
You don't know what country Hitler was from,
you
you
cut checks to win over the audience. Oh, you make the world aware of how generous you are because you're so insecure. Oh, I took JD to Vegas. I'm going to get him late. Oh, I cut salad checks.
It's I
don't want your monetary sympathy to win over people because you don't have the ability or the confidence to do it on your own.
That's a party.
Wow. What the hell just happened?
I don't know, but I tell you what, Sal walks in on that wrap-up show and unloads this viciousness against Artie.
Yeah.
Sometimes against me, too.
It's all pent up. He sees people who have what he thinks is a better life than he has.
Let me put it this way.
I really hope all of his kids get AIDS and die?
No, not till later, much later.
You're not talking about when they're young.
No, like at least 25.
After gay porn.
Right. After they have to go to gay porn because their father's broke.
How much of that, what we just heard, is like...
That's the real Sal. That's the point I've been trying to make. You know, so how do you work side by side with a guy like that? I've seen that venom come out before. Not on that level, but
wow. I'll put it a little more calmly. I don't hate you, Artie.
Whatever, Richard.
It just drives us nuts.
What
are you, married to him?
What drives you nuts about this?
You're treated special.
Benji, I've been working alongside Benji and I've gotten treated way better than Benji for years.
No, he just explained. You didn't let me finish.
Barely, by the way, available on DVD.
You didn't let me finish, though.
Yeah.
It just upsets us a little bit when Artie says all we do is make phone calls, say the C word, and sniff balls.
Why do you dwell on what Artie says?
Because we do a lot of work. And
I never said
But
that,
am I happy with your work?
Yeah.
I am.
But it seems like Artie really puts it down.
When do I say that? When do I ever say that? That's all you do.
Well, to me, like when I said that I didn't want to do acid because I don't want to ruin my ideas, and you were
retarded thing to say, Richard. You said something retarded in this room where you're going to get fucked on.
I know, but it just upsets me.
I don't want to do acid. Who else says that?
Why?
I don't want to do acid because I have great ideas.
Right. But why do you really focus on Artie? Artie always
you've said some things too,
right,
Robin.
Why are you focusing on
I'm not.
Artie?
Just Artie came up yesterday, but
Robin's jealous. She wants you to focus on her.
Well, Robin really...
me.
Robin said maybe the worst thing that anybody said to me
what did she say?
in the world.
Tell me what it is because I want to top it.
She said, I said something about dying, and Robin goes, who would care if you died anyway?
Oh, God, I really don't care if you died. Man, and I would, as a matter of fact.
Times 2.
Who would care if you died a horrible death like scorpions ate your body?
Monty, you're on the air in West Palm, Florida. Thank you.
Hey, Sal has no right to berate Artie like that. I mean, regardless of what he thinks about Artie, Artie is an established, accomplished guy.
Of course.
I mean, that's like somebody like me who's only been doing stuff for a little while saying that I'm just as good or I'm good as this one. It's ridiculous. I would take Sal's job and do it for free. I would leave my wife and kids and go wait tables if I had to. These guys, you know, they're secretly, deep down inside, they're jealous of him. They want to be him.
No, they have such insecurity about their own position, and this is you too, Richard. You have such insecurity about your position. I'm thrilled with you guys. You're not treated second class.
They don't hear one compliment. All they hear is the negative. Of course, Artie has said good things about you. I have said good things about you. But you only hear the negative.
What, nobody else gets fucked with on this show?
I know.
What do you think? It's all a kiss ass fest?
Sal said some wild things in here.
Yeah. I mean, that's real shit.
Places he didn't need to go.
Right. We just, it comes down to we admire you guys.
Do I have to you don't admire me. You don't admire me.
But you lump yourself in with this Sal. Sal just said beer league was shit.
Everything was shit that he did.
Do I have to bring in an episode of the Norm Show where I just shine?
No, I mean, he's been saying that
like I walk in here going, I was God's gift to comedy. What are you kidding me? It's a direct opposite.
You know how hard it is. You've been around. You know how hard it is to get a shot on Mad TV.
I know.
It's almost $1 billion to 1.
Listen, that was Sal. I mean, that's not me saying it. I love the movie Elf. Artie was awesome in that.
Richard, everything that comes out of your mouth sounds dumb. You're a dummy. You're a dumb guy. Well, don't say dumb things then.
All right, is there any? I got to move on.
I don't know whether to open this up.
Shove a squirrel in your mouth.
A couple of the guys said that I should come in. They said that Richard isn't necessarily being honest in his dislike for me, which was sort of news to me.
What do you mean?
Is that true? That Richard's under the impression that I don't like him, I don't like his bits, I don't have any respect for him.
Well, he's been saying for a few days that you don't want to hear anything from him.
That's true.
No, but I think so.
Well, then have it out and say it right now.
It's not that I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear everything. Does that make more sense to you?
Gary's the producer of the show. Producers are supposed to weed shit out. In every show there is, writers pitch stuff to producers. It gets accepted or not accepted.
I know, but
Get over it, you pussy.
But no,
you two are pussies.
But you don't know what goes on out there. A lot of times, I'll have something for the show. Like, okay, for instance, Gilbert Gottfried was on the other day.
Right.
Doing his Paul Lynde imitation.
Right.
Oh, my God. This is such a great example.
I have some Paul Lynde clips.
Go ahead.
That I thought would be funny, maybe for you to just play a clip for Gilbert, to listen to.
I like that. Okay.
And you saw... But Gary told me not to put a note. Gary just kind of said, no. Gary goes, no,
I'd already played the clips. Let me finish. I had already played the clips for you. I already felt it was going to be weird because as interesting as a Paul Lynde impersonation is to us, there's a whole segment of the audience who hasn't a fucking clue.
All right, so that's it.
So Richard played it for me. I played it for you. You go, and it wasn't even the best Paul Lynde clips. It was from like some stupid Halloween special. So,
right.
So Richard's now like, he's talking about Paul Lynde. I go, but this isn't the right place. I'd have to wedge it in, and I made a determination not to bog the show down.
You made the right determination.
But listen to this though. Then later on, Gilbert started doing the impression again. I went back to Gary.
And Gary said no.
No, Gary finally said, okay, put up a note.
You know why? Because he fucking wore me down. That's my stupidity.
Those clips weren't right.
No, but that's my stupidity. I let him wear me down. I let him doubt. He made me doubt myself because he doesn't fucking stop. You are passive-aggressive to the 100th degree. You don't take no for an answer, ever. But all you know is that I am not recognizing your genius. No is never an answer for you.
But the reason I'm bringing this up is you saw the note and you said, oh, Gilbert, I got something great for you.
The clips were terrible.
No, but you didn't play it. You said, but we're out of time.
Yeah, because I knew the clip. It was that Halloween clip.
Howard heard it and said, no, this isn't even on me, but I'll take it anyway.
Matter of fact,
why can't you accept that the clip doesn't work?
As a matter of fact, I did hear it, and it was lame.
No, but I'd like to have Howard have the option of playing it.
See, this is how he doesn't let me be.
But all I wanted to do was put up a note, and you said no.
Passive
You're
aggressive.
like a 2-year-old, Richard. You sound like a baby.
Gary knows Gary is pretty. Gary's 99% of the time right about what I want.
And when he's not right, he gets yelled at. Like all the. This is what everyone's on the same thing.
But I feel like I get yelled at for wanting to just like play
but you see, Gary can't spend all morning fighting.
And Howard can't listen to absolutely everything. Gary's the filter.
When you say but,
put him there.
Richard, when you say but, what you're really saying to me is, I heard you. Now let me tell you that I didn't hear you.
But I can't just say my point, though?
But you say it over and over and over again. How many times? I probably said no to the Paul Lynde clips 5 or 6 different times. And I took him to Howard anyway to get you off my back, and it still wasn't enough.
You're not talking to Kathy.
I only asked you. I asked you once when Gilbert came in at first, but then Gilbert started doing his imitation. You guys were dying laughing.
You're not getting.
Oh God, Gary, I feel for you, man.
It wasn't a good clip.
Good.
The clip was kind of lame. It was a Halloween clip.
It was also highly visual.
Okay, but all I wanted to do was put up a note for you to say.
It doesn't matter to you that it was not the quality of sound we want on the show.
But I'll yell at Gary if he puts up a clip and the clip sucks.
Right.
And I see that note. I got to stop and process that information. I'm in the middle of doing something with Gilbert. You got to look at it from my end. Right. And then I trust him so much that I see. So when Gary says no, it's no. That's all. And you know what? You can revisit it maybe another time or something, or come and say, Gary, do you mind playing this for Howard after the show so maybe we can get his take on it?
And also,
but all I asked him was twice that day.
You could save yourself some time, Richard, by taking the first no and going to do something that would get him
Howard,
there.
3 times that day, after I'd already played for you on a different day, and you said no.
Yeah, I like your enthusiasm.
But here's another example. Okay, the John the Stutterer harmonica call, which turned out that you guys loved it. It was up on your board for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Right.
So about once every 4 days, I go to Gary, hey, can I play that call for Howard?
And Howard, how many times did I ask you?
So mad at me.
How many times did I ask you, were you on the fence about playing it? Like in other words,
4 or 5 times.
Right, so in other words, every time Richard came to me, I would play it for you again.
And I needed time to think about it.
And he needed time to think about it, so it was it. But I'm like, Richard, he's heard it, I'm aware, I asked him about it, let it go.
And I gotta tell you something.
But the one time I came in and asked you to listen to it,
everything's bought.
You played it right after that. You loved it, and you were like, okay, here,
sometimes
let's play
say however instead of
all right.
listen. I've seen Sal have that blow up about Nick DiPaolo, Jimmy Kimmel, Jon Stewart. Wow. Everybody he blows up like that for because he's a little jealous little weasel who would not have a comedy career on any level if he didn't win a radio contest. You won a radio contest, dude. You can stay away from and the other thing is the hostility. So he was me for Halloween.
Yeah.
And the incredible, like, passive-aggressive hostility of being me, you know, the heroin needle and the fact. It's funny, but, I mean, dude, am I Sal for Halloween? Am I? I mean, come on.
No.
That just shows that all he thinks about. If he's not thinking about Howard, he probably thinks about me 24/7. You're nuts. You're nuts.
He's holding up a sign that says
now
die.
says die.
That's brilliant.
And can I just say, Howard, that I don't.
Are you still here?
I'm done with it.
I don't hate Gary. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody on the show, and I'm sorry if I become annoying, but I'm very proud of what me and Sal do.
Okay.
And I do really get like real bummed out if our stuff
on camera for the first time in his life.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
Sal, have you ever auditioned for anything? Have you ever? He's never done that. Of course, he's never done that because he sucks. He's a hack. He's a hack sack. He bails after. He tells me in Detroit, I'll do 15 minutes, Art. I gave him $2,500 for coming with us to Detroit. $2,500. And I said, Sal, I need a full set out of you. I need 15 minutes. He goes, all right, I'm with the big boys now. I'm with Artie and Nick. More bullshit. He bails after 8 minutes because his first joke bombed. You suck. And 8 minutes of your stuff is about Gary's teeth. You are a loser. You're a loser.
One joke
and I'm going to fucking knock you out. I'm
Not
gonna
one
fucking
joke
go out
was
on the
about
street and knock
Gary's
you the
teeth.
fuck out.
As long as you don't eat me, you fat slob, you do whatever you want.
And then I
Joke
will
was about
eat you.
Gary's teeth, but you do 20 minutes of Jeff the Drunk. You do 20 minutes of Crazy House. Where's their fucking checks? Half of your stand-up's based on whack pack.
It is not.
You do the
You know, you're saying a lie
no,
now.
I don't.
You're
You're the one
saying
who brought
lies.
this up.
How
And
much-
I told you.
how
I
much of
told
my
you-
DVD is about
I
whack
told you I
packers,
do
you
10
dope?
minutes. I told you I did 10 minutes. I did 8, and
You
I
told me
you
you do
don't pay
15
me.
minutes.
I told them
Is
don't
Levy
pay
still
me.
here? You told me
I told them
and
don't
I paid you
pay
anyway
me.
because
And
you're a charity case.
You pay.
You're a charity case.
A charity wouldn't ask for money.
You're
turn
a
down
charity
money.
case.
I turned the money
feel
down,
sorry for
Artie.
your children who are
Oh,
going to have to
please.
endure with the video of you putting your balls in a redneck's mouth when they're in high school.
You know what?
Those
You know what?
poor kids.
And you know what? At least
while
that's
you're
ability.
after Howard's retired
let me
and
tell you
you're
something.
begging Jim Brewer to fucking suck a cock on his show.
Let me tell you something. At least I have a relationship with my children, regardless of what I do. That I
plan
am
on
a
talking to
great
my kids
father.
eventually.
That means right now you're lying heroin addict.
I'll tell you what. At least my kids will be funny.
Jackass.
Your kids.
Yeah, they'll be
your
funny.
kids.
Look at
I
it.
can't wait to see how funny your kids are going to be.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm really going to beat him up. And if I get fired, fine. Richard and Sal can sit here.
Well, thank you for the gift, though, Artie, today.
If Artie eats Sal, I'm going to check his blood sugar.
Check my hack level.
Al Rosenberg would like to chime in. He's been on the show.
Yeah.
Al used to work
You
on our
have
show.
some insight?
Go ahead.
Well, it's obvious. Sal wants Artie's chair. He wants to sit where Artie is.
Oh, God, what the show would sound like then, man.
But the number, that's what he doesn't realize is that Artie is a huge talent. Artie's very funny. To be funny and keep that show moving and say things that are part of it and be, it's just too much. You can't just put another guy in that chair.
Look, I've said this before. There's over 100 guys who could do what I do. But guess what? Sal ain't one of them. Sal is not one of them.
Do we have like a Rupert Pupkin situation here where Sal thinks he can be Artie?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
And
interested
he doesn't
in that.
understand why you don't see that?
I'll tell you something else. I would warn Richard.
Richard, that Sal is bringing you down.
That's why
Sal
I should
is
separate them.
Al
Sal
Rosenberg
is-
says
no.
that, and Al knows something about show. Thank you, Al.
Sal inspires me. When we start talking about bits and stuff, as you know, everybody always says, oh, they're dumb, they just call women the C word. But Sal is a brilliant mind when it comes to putting together funny bits. And we've got,
I disagree.
I think so.
Well, hold on. I mean, don't you agree?
But
Al?
Sal doesn't hear when I compliment him.
Like, what other show has, like, we have prank calls consistently, new ones every day.
I think our team right now is the best team in radio, and right now this team is the best team that's ever been on the show. You understand what I'm saying?
There you go. So there's your compliment.
So there's your
First of all,
compliment.
But you have turned into a negative. With all your whining and
you're
catching
whining.
every fucking day.
Can I say, I've never said a thing. I've held this in, and this is my fault.
Go ahead.
The thing is that I'm not jealous of Artie. I've made it clear yesterday. Hold on, Artie, please. On the wrap-up show, that you deserve to be in that chair. That you are the funniest guy. That you This stuff hasn't been brought up. That he is consistently funny. That he's an A-game
But
player.
you just said everything he's
But
done in
hold
his
on.
career
But
was
the problem is
horrible.
that no, I did say that out of anger and pain because every time me and Richard come in here, he says we have the mentality of fifth graders.
Oh, stop
That
it.
is not
Everybody-
true.
Okay, this is when you
That's why
when
I
you
don't
do
argue.
it.
You see,
That's
you're
why I
not
don't.
you're not understanding
But I'm
something.
saying what happens. Me and Richard.
Let me explain
Artie, I
something
can
to
only
you.
take so much of every day.
When you... Sal, listen to me.
Go ahead.
Richard, listen. When you come in here and do a childish prank, which is hysterical, if Artie says you guys have the brains of a fifth grader, that adds to the levity of it. In other words, you're doing a fifth grade stunt.
And
But we
everybody
don't look at it that way.
When you have, no, it's not a bad thing.
I know, and
when
we're-
you're doing boner fights and sticking your balls in someone's face,
Or painting each other's sacks.
It's
or
Do you
whatever
really, you really
do.
think that's brilliant comedy?
No,
it's not. But I'm saying it's not compared to
Not
the other
brilliant.
shit you do. The phone calls. It's dumb. It's something.
Well,
and
that's
everybody
why
has a human reaction to it. Mine is that it's gay and gross, and I bring it up.
Right.
I mean, you want me to hold that in? That's not what the show is.
But that's why we get upset when Artie says that's all we do.
All right.
We write
Listen,
a lot of
listen,
stuff out.
Why
We
is
write-
Artie defining who you are? Go back.
It ain't the Artie Lang show, guys.
The
It
only
ain't.
person who defines what you are is me, whether you work
Exactly.
here or not.
But the thing is that I want to make it clear.
Artie's not defining you. Artie's being Artie.
I'm not jealous of Artie.
You are.
No, but
You're
I'm not
jealous of anyone who is
angry at
you
the
don't like
concept.
that Artie came to my house this summer.
No,
you don't
it doesn't matter.
You
It doesn't
can't handle
matter.
Probably all eating at him yet.
No, it's not. Hold
It's
on,
eating
Robin,
at you.
please. Listen to me.
You're having
The thing
problems
is
with
that,
your wife.
Right, that's
and now
true.
you're
I have
taking
high
it out
blood
on the
pressure.
world.
No, and the thing is that like I said yesterday,
Thank you. I'm done.
I made it perfectly clear how I feel about Artie, but I feel like every time I speak, he gives me a jab, and he jabs, and he jabs, and he jabs, and then you have the final blow.
Right.
What am I supposed to do?
It's called an argument. I mean, you know,
I know, and
you're giving me shit too. Can I come in here and say I'm fed up with the heroin song parodies or anything else? But that's not the case.
I know that, but I'm trying to
You were crying, weren't you?
I'm trying to keep
Were you just crying?
No, not at all. Not at all. I wouldn't cry.
Did someone catch him crying?
Yeah, somebody caught him
Go
crying.
ahead. Produce the tape. I wasn't crying at all. I wouldn't
Sal
cry
was
about
crying.
this
Who
bullshit.
wrote that note?
Whoever wrote that note should be fired.
I don't know if your kid's diabetes. I'll
you
take
want
that back. But everything else, go fuck you.
Benji, go ahead.
Well, Ronnie signaled to me that Sal's crying, and I verified with Ronnie.
Like he's crying.
Yeah.
So
another great bit by Ronnie.
No, he looks like he's crying. Look at it.
But the thing is
Why are you
that
making fun of Ronnie, man?
All right, I got to move on with my show.
We're
I
just,
want to go home at
we're
some
team
point.
players, and we support everything that you guys
Thank
do.
you. Thank you.
And
Ronnie has a job to do. Ronnie said, "You guys are little faggots. Take what you dish out, or get the
We
fuck
did.
out of here."
We did.
No, you don't.
I gave it back
You
to
get
you.
genuinely mad. Ronnie hasn't. It isn't.
not
But
that
a lot of
mad.
times,
Take what you
but
give
a lot
out.
of times, what you say about us is sincere and mean spirited.
Oh, like it's not sincere what you say.
League.
Beer League was okay.
And now it's okay. So it moved up from being the biggest piece of shit.
Well,
Now it's
again,
okay.
like Artie
So where
said, it's
are
an
you at?
argument.
Where are
It's
you
an
at?
argument.
Where are you at?
I'm at where I played a wrap-up show yesterday. That's where I'm at. I said Artie deserves to be there. He's the funniest guy on the show, and he holds up 5 hours
That's
a day.
not all you said, though.
Yeah,
But
and then
there was a big
I was asked.
real
Then I
shit.
was asked by you guys, what's the comparisons, and I gave it.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
All
I
right,
gave
there
an
you go.
answer to what I was asked.
Like I walked into this show 7 years ago saying, "Hey, look, I'm Bill Murray, Howard, and I don't, you better fucking watch how you treat me." You know what I mean?
Because you have confidence as a comedian, it disturbs Sal. He
It
thinks that's
doesn't
arrogance.
disturb
It's not
me.
arrogance, Sal.
It
It's who
doesn't
he
disturb
is.
me. What disturbs me is that we work together as a team, and sometimes we feel like we're getting jabbed by the guy instead of, we help each other
Thank you.
out.
Thank you.
I'd always help Artie. Artie's helped me, but we feel like he
So
constantly
what's the
jabs us.
problem?
We feel like lately that you constantly just dig at us, and we
All right,
take it.
Dave, you're on the air in Boston.
What is the show
all.
about? It's the Howard Stern show.
Yes, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Howard. It's Dump Truck. I really think you've got a budding personnel issue going on here. I mean, the thing about Artie is that, Artie is bulletproof when it comes to fucking with him, criticism, and that's the genius of Artie. He can take shots, and he can turn it into something funny without making it personal on the person taking digs on him. And, Sal, there's a lot of immaturity there that has to happen, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe these guys feel they should get their own radio show.
No, not at all.
Well,
And we've been asked that, and we don't want. The only person we want to work for is you.
We don't
And
want to
people
be in
said it.
radio if you retire.
People said in 3 years of our release, would you work for Bubba or Pharrell? We love those guys, but we don't want to do it.
But that's dumb. Your
Joe.
kids don't want to hear that. What are you talking about? You
Joe.
should want to work more.
First of all, Artie doesn't employ me, you stupid douchebag. He puts me on his shows
Steve,
and he
go ahead.
paid
You
me.
don't need to insult my audience. Steve, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard?
Yes.
Yeah, listen, I think Sal needs to take a time out, smoke a fat joint, relax. He's got a lot going on in his life. Listen, Sal,
Yeah, he's off the chart.
We all need that.
I mean,
Maybe you're right.
Give Artie more respect than that. Artie is the man. He's done so much before Howard Stern. And
That's right.
Artie, I'm the one who called you last week and told you should have busted a cap in Sal's ass. But Sal just needs a little time out.
All right, thank you, Steve. Okay, final comment from Anne Marie. Then I must get to John Hine and Robin. Please help me get through this. Yes, Anne Marie, go ahead.
Hey, Howard.
Yes,
I love you.
I love you.
Why don't you give Artie a cupcake? I think he's got a sugar low. He's arguing with everybody all
It's a
day.
tough day for Artie. That's true. I think he's all on the
He
edge.
could be irritable because of the the food today.
He's usually,
Yeah.
you know what? He's very feisty today. He's hungry.
It's like you're poking a bear.
As Crackhead Bob would say, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
No, I question. I do work closely with these guys, and it makes me question. I mean, I don't want to work with people who don't like me.
Right.
No, and just for the record, I'm not singling out Artie. Robin has been a lot meaner to me than Artie ever has.
Chris, you're
Well,
on the
I'm
air.
just going by what I heard on the wrap-up show.
Yes, Chris, you're on the air.
And I
in Albany.
applaud Robin for that. I'm jealous of
Please
her for that.
allow Chris to have a word, and then we can move on. Yes.
But he doesn't write any songs about
I'm
me.
sorry. 1 second. One at a time. Chris, go ahead.
Shut up.
Yeah. Chris, go ahead.
This is hands down our greatest radio I've heard in a long time from the show. This is you guys got to do this every month.
Well, you know, these things can't be fabricated. They've got to be real. Martin, you're on the air in Surprise, Arizona. Talk about how you're pissed off at Robin for not returning your DVDs.
Yeah, I loaned you.
Keeping them forever.
Oh my God, I loaned them to you in 2004
I
at
have
K-Rock.
something of yours.
Oh, and then another thing she did, I gave her, I wrote this horror movie script right away. I give it to her right away. She goes to you, she was like, oh, I threw it in the trash. And you said, the first thing you said when you heard about it, you was like, oh, it must be horrible.
Of course. Adam, you're on the air.
It's a horror movie. It was horrible.
Yes.
Howard.
Yes.
First, congratulations. You're the master at tweaking. This is another masterpiece of yours.
I had nothing to do with it.
Number two, I got to defend Sal and Richard a little bit. I think Artie sleeping on the air is probably the last straw.
Yeah, well, it was something that happened organically while we were working, and I thought it was funny material. Artie doesn't claim that was his best material. It wasn't material.
I don't have a defense for that, but the truth is, if Howard couldn't make it funny, then I'd get really reprimanded. This is not a normal job, sir. You got to admit that.
All right, if I would like to top this all off with the Paul Lynde clips. All right, thank you, boys.
Oh,
guys,
that would be awesome.
The one thing here, though, that we missed was that, when he was screaming that Artie gets to go and approach the guests, and he can't.
Right.
We went through this already, Robin.
I think it was Will who said, don't you think Howard trusts Artie and Artie's judgment, and Artie's going to make something funny out of it, and he doesn't trust you, Sal?
Right. That point is taken. I understand.
All right, thank you. Good.
Big thing that came over on the wrap-up show yesterday, just as a post.
Oh, please, you're killing me. I got to get out of here. I'm so late.
Listen to today's wrap-up show. I'll bring it up again.
Bring it up again. What is the thing?
Matter of fact, though, I was reprimanded when I was working here for about a year. This is a perfect example. And I asked David Wells for his autograph, and Howard gave me shit about it.
Yeah.
That's it. And you know what? It never happened again. That's how you operate it.
Gary, what did you want to say?
The guys were pointing out that Craig Gass was sitting in the Jackie chair and fell asleep, and you got mad at him. And I said, the difference is Artie's been here for 6 years, and this was a guy attempting to get a job. There's an enormous difference.
Of course.
When you're trying out for a job, you don't fall asleep.
Yeah, the enormous difference is Artie is enormous.
Craig Gass with Artie. All right, thank you.
Believe me, that first 6 months, I would not have fallen asleep.
All right, guys, thank you. Exactly.
Staff picks of 2007.
Come on,
the top Howard Stern Show moments of the year. Now presenting Gary's picks. Only on Howard 100.
Everything was brewing, and we should have seen it coming, and we didn't. But Sal and Richard pissed off Artie. Sal came in and said some horrible things about Artie. Artie got up and threw a CD case at Sal and went to go at him and hit him. And it's one of those things where it's funny, and then all of a sudden it got really serious. But still unbelievably compelling, and that's why it's one of my favorite moments of the year.
Peculiar power running through his body defies all analysis.
Howard Stern Show.
You know what song this is?
happened in the halls?
I've never. Well, they stay in their room, and I walk around, and they're not to be found. I've never been in a feud this serious before. I really haven't.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you want to make things better or fix everything up, or are you willing to have things be awkward?
I don't like it to be awkward, and part of me's starting to think, like, it's all fun and new now, but it might start affecting the show. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Finally.
Here's a man who refused to come in up until now. It's Sal Governal.
Good morning, everybody.
Did you have a statement to make, or are you going to hide behind JD's skirt?
Oh, and Richard, too.
And Richard, too. Uh-oh, there's a statement coming out of Richard and Sal. This is a new development. Howard 100 News is rushing to the scene.
We're just doing this to avoid that awful wrap-up show. So. Anyway.
And we have Robin to thank for us. She gave us a nice talk earlier.
Yeah.
There was a meeting between you and Robin?
Yes.
And at what point in the show did this occur?
At a commercial
About
break.
2 hours ago.
Interesting.
The one who
She's
wants
a
you dead?
And she agreed she would be our moderator for this, if you don't mind, Howard.
Why would I agree to that?
Well, no, just to make sure they get their statements out, because
All right.
I thought they had some interesting things to say.
All right, go ahead.
Here's my statement.
Thanks for waiting till 10:45 to do this.
She came in and talked to us right before you did the Slash Cousin Brucey interview. You were so busy, we didn't want to interrupt.
The thing is, here it is with Artie in a nutshell. Artie knows how I feel about him, and I know how Artie feels about me, and we do have a good relationship. What bothered me is me and Richard are very passionate, as you know, and insecure about our work on the show. We go nuts over it. We drive Gary crazy. We drive you, Howard, crazy. And we don't mind any of the jokes, any of the ball breaking, any of the raccoon references, any of the emotional friend, which I've said a million times is funny, and the roasts are great. What hurts us is that when Artie takes a jab at our work that we're passionate about the show, if he says that our Jack and Rods are redundant, if he calls us fifth graders, if he says any kid could do our prank calls, if he says we take an easy route by using cunt in calls, and he comes back and he says that Richard Christie is a hack comedian, we're just up-and-coming guys. And we respect and admire Artie, and we want to be a part of the family, and we would love his help. So I don't care about anything that you do, and I've laughed over everything you've done, and I applaud the ball breaking, but we are passionate about what we do for the Howard Stern Show, and that's where we feel we're being ribbed, and we're being kind of jabbed at.
And we're not mad. We're not mad at Artie.
Well,
we just get hurt
to say
when
one
things
thing.
get said.
I listened to this, and this is a quote from you yesterday, Sal. I'll read it back to you.
I know, but see, what you're doing
You said
is
this. Wait a second now. You said you're not mad, but let's find out.
Yesterday, okay.
You said the following, and I'm just reading from a transcript.
Right.
I'm not putting anything in your mouth. You knew you.
Well, they were stupid.
You sucked on Mad TV. You sucked on the Norm Show. Beer League sucks shit. It's fucking terrible.
It's a lot of projects to suck in.
It was a flop. It was in 18 theaters and made $250,000 in America. I could shit that out of my ass. For you to tell me about comedy and what people tell me.
Okay.
Now, that is a quote.
That's
So
my
don't
quote.
tell me you weren't mad. That's not true.
Howard, I never said I wasn't mad.
I just said it.
So compared to
Hold on,
the
can I
movies
finish?
you were in,
Robin,
grossed a lot
moderate
more
this.
than that.
Well, let us say this.
Let me finish.
What I talked about with them before was that all of the things they did yesterday only caused a big break. It didn't really express how they truly felt. It was lashing out in anger. And they really didn't say to you what they actually feel.
So what happened was with Artie taking those digs at what we do, our work, not other stuff, which we don't have a problem with, it festered in us. And we said, we're not even going to deal with Artie anymore. We're not going to let him make fun of our calls and say they suck. Let him say all the shit he says about our work. And we'll just sit in the back and do the best that we can. And then it came to the breaking point where I came on the show and Artie said, you guys are glorified whack packers that won a contest. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was personally offended from a work perspective, not a personal one. And the only angle I could take back at Artie was diminishing his work as a professional. That was the only angle. I wasn't going to go beneath the belt. That wasn't my intent. My intent was like, hey, you keep You keep knocking me. I'm breaking my ass every day. I'm passionate about what I do. I love what I do. Where can I go? I could say, well, I think you sucked on Mad TV and you sucked on Beerly. Is that true? No. But it was to a certain degree, maybe. But that was the angle.
What is this? What
No,
is
not
this?
Ridiculous,
No,
Sal. It's so phony.
it's not phony at all.
Yes,
What is this?
See, and no,
it's bullshit.
No, and that's the truth, and that's the.
But
only...
that's why we didn't come in earlier, because
Right.
no matter what we say, we can't defend
Sal,
ourselves.
You said all that stuff before I mentioned
Never.
that you won a contest. Yes, you did.
Tell me when.
Well, that's what it takes. Because, you know, we're sick and tired of guys who come out with hit albums and blow their brains out. I know if I made money, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I love that. I'll just start right now, baby. Son of a Sally. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I just was spanked.
Hi, this is Sal Governale.
The very contrite
It's
Sal
funny already.
Governale.
It's funny already.
The kid at the NTSB, National Transportation Safety Board, who okayed those names that ended up on TV of the Asian pilots, he's been fired.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Usually there's no responsibility taken. No repercussions.
What were those names again? That the four pilots' names were like Something Wong,
We Too Low,
Big Dick Fuck or something.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
to Something Wong.
Something Wong.
Big Bang Boom or something.
Yeah, Bing Ding.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Boom Ding.
Boom Ding Twat.
Ow.
So the kid lost his internship. His boss, Dick Hertz, fired him, according to our sources. I was hoping for sure that like Richard and Sal were behind that holy fook. And I was just hoping.
Or at least Captain Jenks.
Right. We don't even know. No one's taking credit for that one. But I know it wasn't my guys, which is why they're all fired. Although they've pulled off some good ones.
There was one they did where they did the birthday announcements, and they just had one name after another in the birthday announcement.
Hey, Richard and Sal, how do you guys put that together, by the way? I'm sure Dick's erect. Loose cunt. Can you give us some insight on how you arrange that?
We have a list that we're always thinking of them. So
Like, do you keep that in a computer, or do you have that in a book?
I have it on my phone, like a list.
Like it's a
go-to
it's like,
list.
hey, as soon as you hear an auction, you go to that list.
Yeah, like one that we've been trying to get off that we haven't got off yet, but we're still working on is T-Nanal.
T-Nanal.
Yeah,
that's
T-Nanal.
T-Nanal.
Like T-E-E and then Nanal.
Yeah.
And
Well, why don't you just put T period Nanal? Like
we've tried that too.
Yeah,
Yeah. But they catch it somehow. But
well, T-T-I could be good, like a Japanese kind of Asian name. T-Nanal.
But then they might call that person Ty.
Ty-Nanal, yeah.
Oh. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, though, even when they screw it up.
Like hand job is still funny.
Hand job.
Because you know what
Han job.
You were asking if people use it. My parents still use it all the time
Swap
in
and
Kansas.
shop?
Really?
Yeah, that's how I kind of knew it. Grew up pranking people like
Somebody
that.
legitimately uses it.
Yeah.
What has your dad sold on
What did
Swap
they
and Shop?
get?
They,
Yeah.
they get a lot of Taco Tico coupons.
But how do you get a break on a Taco Tico coupon? Because if you get a $25 coupon, it's still $25. Do they charge you less for a 20? Like
You get $30 worth of food for like 25.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. But then they got to
Maybe I
spend
ought to tune in.
But then you got to spend the gas to go get it. So.
Oh, you got to go. You mean they don't mail it to you?
No, you have to go pick it up.
Oh,
so I don't know if it's worth it.
You should ask Richard about when him and his buddy used to make phony phone calls, and they got called down to the program director's office as kids, and he threatened to arrest them.
What program? You had a program director?
No,
when you were a
no.
kid?
They were making phony phone calls, so the radio station called him in.
You're kidding.
At the
And you
local
went?
local tradio.
You were doing this as a kid?
Yeah. I didn't go, but my friend did because he was scared.
Did you explain to the program director that this is going to be your future job? That you're just in prep?
If he only knew where I am now. But it's funny because my friend snuck in a recorder, and we still have tape of this program director yelling at my friend.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it's funny.
So wait a second. You made a phony phone call. How'd they get your number?
Bunch of them.
They didn't have those tracking devices back then.
My buddy started bragging around town that we were messing with Tradio.
Oh, and then word got back to the program, and then he called you guys down to the radio station?
Yeah, he called all of our parents.
And you had to go?
I didn't go.
Your friend went?
My friend did,
And
yeah.
what did the program director do?
He goes, he just yells at my friend. He goes, "Do you know this Richard Christie character?"
But Howard, the guy recorded all of this. He put a recorder in his pocket.
Wow, your friend recorded.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's funny.
And you have the tape?
Yeah, we could never play it because the guy.
Did you get permission?
Yeah. The guy's still pissed about it to this day.
Is that right?
Can we
You've
pay
tried?
the guy? Because I would do anything to play that.
We could ask him.
Yeah. Like you still know where the guy is and everything?
Oh, yeah.
He's still the PD there?
Yeah.
Wow. That's at a permanent job? It's like the post office. Holy mackerel.
Yep.
Oh, please, sir, let us play that. He yelled
Maybe
at you
a
guys?
personal call from you, Howard, would get it.
I'm going to do it. I'll do anything to play that on the air. A bunch of kids getting yelled at. But so he was alone in the office, and the kid had the brains, your friend, to like record.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hire him, your friend. Nobody's listening to these shows. That's what's so great about it.
Well, that's why it was easy to get through when we were kids, too. It's
Well, you can have your way with them.
Yeah. I tell you, dirty names are always, like, I'm in tears when I hear funny, dirty names like that.
Me too.
Like those, the Asiana pilots, when I first saw that video, I was crying.
I was going to fire you guys for it not being you.
How do you know it's not us?
I don't know, but because I know you'd take credit for it.
Yeah, we probably would.
It'd be great if Richard got called down to the National Transportation Safety Board
Had to testify.
and had the tape recorder in his pocket, got yelled at by those guys. What's this one? Sal pranks Gary about booking Metallica? What's that?
Yeah, when you said Metallica's coming in, which I am so freaking psyched for.
Right.
Sal pranked Gary years ago about Metallica coming into play.
Did you?
Yeah. When I used to call him a horse-tooth jackass back in 1996.
Let me see.
Howard Central, may I help you?
Gary?
No, he's on the phone. May I take a message?
Tell him it's Cliff Bernstein on the phone from Q Prime Management. Hey, Metallica. Yeah, April 15th.
They're in town?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Letterman.
No kidding.
Yep.
No kidding.
And they want to come on?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. I mean, what
Can we do it or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
April 15th?
Yep.
Listen, we have a song parody, too, we could do on the show.
Wait a second. What's your partner's name?
It's called Horsetooth Jackass.
See, that's not that good, though.
Back in the day.
I mean, because...
That was
when I was a beginner.
Work.
Yeah, you've gotten
Early
better.
work. Yeah.
But we have a whole database, Howard, about right here, about 15 pages of all the dirty words, the dirty names that we go to when we make these phony phone calls.
Give me the name that you're dying to get on the air that you haven't so far.
Well, one is Herb Eversmells.
Ever smells.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
And we did Gabe Bathhouse, but now we're trying to do Gabe Boy Toucher.
Yeah, Gabe Oi Toucher. I don't know if we've done Lou Sasshole either.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We have a whole...
Lou Sassole, you can
Lou
get.
Lou
Dixon,
Sassole.
Dixon B. Tweener Legs. These are the ones we've been trying to get off.
Right.
How can people listen to that and not just be in tears laughing when they hear a name like that? Some people get so mad. It's like
one of my favorites is Droopy Balls. We called the guy with that one.
Droopy Balls.
100-year-old
balls.
Drew P. Balls. Our show, I got to tell you how fucked up our show is. Like, I've put together a seminar where everyone is going to get together and just talk phony phone calls.
Right.
A phony phone call summit.
A summit. Because I was thinking the other day, so we need a summit where everyone just goes and brainstorms phony phone calls.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's awesome.
I mean, yeah. So we're just having a whole day of phony phone call seminar.
That's like our heaven for Richard and myself.
I know. Led up by these two idiots.
I love we're the heads of the
wow, what a
seminar.
job, you know. Like when you got called down to that PD's office.
Yeah.
Who knew one day your job would be to like hold seminars and teach people how to make phony phone calls?
The cops came. The cops had to pull my dad off of me one time for when I prank called my religion teacher.
What do you mean?
When I was a kid, I used to prank call my religion teacher. I used to go to the supermarket next door.
And how did the cops get involved?
She started taping it.
Right.
And then she figured out it was my voice, and she handed it over to the police because I wanted phone sex from my religion teacher.
And then when the cops showed up...
So my dad goes, can I talk to my son in the back? And he sent me in the back, and my dad jumped on me and started beating the shit out of me.
So the cops had to arrest him?
Well, they pulled him off, and they calmed him down. And they said, we think it's settled.
It's enough punishment.
Yeah.
Your father beat the shit out of you.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's so great. Did he
goes,
punch you and
he
stuff?
goes, can I talk to my son, please? I'll be right back.
Yeah, calmly, right?
Yeah. He took me out back, I guess, so they wouldn't see me. And I think my mom started screaming, and the cops came, and they pulled my dad off of me.
Best day of Sal's life. Like he'd never been paid attention to by his father before.
But what was I thinking? A prank call my religion teacher.
And she fucking identified your voice, you idiot.
Yeah, and I lived down the block from him. Drop your pants.
And it was a little voice. Hello?
Yeah. And I called from a payphone at a supermarket next door to my dad's pizza place.
How old are you?
Oh, I think I was 12 years old. I would just go into my dad's cash register and steal a whole pile of quarters, go right to the payphone.
See, that doesn't sound like a prank call to me. It sounds like he was turned
really
on.
Yeah, right. Do it, yeah.
There was no prank. There was no joke.
Yeah, he really
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
The prank was on you when your dad got a hold of you.
Stupid ass me. I used to call the pharmacy in Roosevelt, Long Island, and pretend to be a girl having sex with him. Like, why wouldn't I call a girl? I'm calling a guy.
Yeah, Sal improved on your method.
My pussy is very wet. I want to meet you outside the pharmacy. What time do you get off? Do you have some...
And I didn't even understand the concept of rubbers. Like, so I was like,
do you have scumbags?
He goes, yeah, I got some scum. I wish I could play this on the air. He goes, yeah, I got some scumbags. The guy was a nice guy. He knew we were fucking idiots.
Right.
But he was like, yeah, baby. He goes, I got some scumbags.
What kind of scumbags you got? You got extra large scumbags?
He go, yeah, that's what I wear, extra large scumbags.
Well, when I meet you out back in the alley, I want you to put on one of those extra large scumbags.
Well, you know we're going to take audio of you just doing that now and call pharmacy.
Yeah, here's some more lines. I'll wild track for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, when I get a hold of you, I'm gonna take your penis with that extra large scumbag and really work it over. I'm really so...
He goes, oh yeah, what do you look like?
I got big 36 double D's.
Even though I was a kid, I think I was describing Robin.
See in the future.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Howard, there was a mental health clinic one time that I called.
Yeah.
And I said my dad had a pizza place that burnt down 15 years ago.
Right.
And now he's having flashbacks because my mom died in the pizza place, but he's back on the bottle. He was an alcoholic.
Right.
And he thinks he's in the pizza place, but he's at home.
It's already too complicated.
Well, she said, let me speak to your dad. So what I did was I conference called the mental health clinic to my dad's real pizza place.
And they got on with
So
your
my dad gets on. She goes, sir, where are you? He goes, I'm in the pizza place. She goes, not anymore. The pizza place burnt down. He goes, are you fucking crazy? She goes, your son's upstairs, you're downstairs. And he goes, lady, it's a pizza place. She goes, no, your wife died in the pizza place 15 years ago. Then I would call up a sewer place saying that the toilets are all backed up, and I conference call them to my dad. I was like, sir, what's the problem? I was like, what problem? Because there's shit all over the bathroom. He goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I would do this to my dad all the time.
That's so funny. That's like, you know my friend Neil Drake?
Yes.
He was friends with that guy Big Al. They both owned stereo stores at the time.
Right.
And all day Neil would get guys calling up, like sales guys, trying to sell him shit. He'd conference call Big Al, and he'd conference them over to them, and they would think he would line it up so that he would tell them, this guy really wants to buy stuff. But, you don't let him off the phone.
Right.
You just and it would go on all fucking day.
That's great.
Yeah. When they started that conference calling thing, it was a boost to the phony phone call business.
Mm-hmm. I was working for Bell Telephone at the time. I was selling 800 numbers to local businesses. And then the conference call came out. And all I did was call Chinese restaurants and conference call them together. That's how we got Chinese confusion.
Right.
I would call pizza places all day, conference call them together.
So you put your 10,000 hours in before you got this job.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Right.
He just thought he was supposed to be a stockbroker.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kids today, they don't take the phony phone call art as seriously as we all did, right?
It's the caller ID.
Well, you know what it is? They all text now, these little fucking punks.
Yeah.
Back then, all we had was the telephone.
Yeah.
And a big,
no caller
a big
ID.
giant Wallen-Sack recorder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad used to get pranked, and he'd just leave the phone off the hook, and that would really screw somebody up.
Yeah.
Because you used to not be able to hang up if the other person didn't hang up.
Right, your line was still live.
Yeah, and my buddies got busted by my dad because then their parents would come home and they'd be like, "Why is Richard's dad on the line?"
Yeah, by the way, if you're getting prank called, you probably 90% of the time it's some asshole you know.
Right.
You know.
Well, we get tips from fans. It's great. They're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, my dad gets real mad on the phone. Here's his number. Call him."
Yeah.
One girl gave us a
Dad.
One girl, this guy had a yogurt shop, a gyro shop.
Right.
She's got to call him. He's
Isn't
crazy.
it a gyro?
Gyro.
What is that? Gyro or gyro?
I say gyro.
Gyro. Gyro.
What? How do you say it, Robin?
Gyro.
Yeah, gyro. I'm
I say
with Rob.
gyro. Gyro.
Get over here.
Gyro. Get over here.
Yeah. Do you also say Dali?
What, for Dolly?
For deli.
For deli.
Oh, yeah. I can't say falafel.
Falafel.
Yeah, that's it. I always say
All right, go ahead. Yeah, so you were
no,
saying.
this lady. So it was a friend of ours, and this guy had a gyro shop.
Right.
And he's like the soup Nazi. Call him up. So Rich and I couldn't wait. We prank called him. We drove him crazy.
Right.
So then we asked her, "Can you go to him and get?" It
So
was
we're
her
never
favorite place. It was
we're
out in
never gonna
LA.
hear it?
No, we can't play it. The guy flipped
You never
out.
got
Wow.
Yeah. She goes, "Not only did he say no, I'm banned from the store."
Ugh, what a dick.
Yeah, total douche.
Something we used to do when we were kids, when we call like the local radio station too,
Yeah.
is we'd get all the other DJs worked up and get them to apologize for something on the air the next day. We'd call up and say, "Hey, is Jim around?" And he was a DJ from the morning radio. And they go, "No, he's not here right now." And he'd go, "Well, he borrowed a bunch of porno movies from me. Can you have him call me?" And then the next day, Jim would go on the air and he goes, "I just want to make it clear, I do not watch porno movies." And we just waited for the
Big apology.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much
Well,
fun.
boys, we could reminisce about your phony phone call history all day.
Yes.
Well, this really is the greatest job ever. We're so lucky to be able to do this. It's
What a
awesome.
walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
With Sal and Richard.
Who knew that they were doing this from young time?
An entire idiotic history.
Yeah.
A totally meaningless life.
Involving the cops, Robin.
Right. And your dad. I just love the image of him beating the shit out
I
of him.
know, and I'm having to pull him off.
Excuse me, officers. May I talk to my son privately in a calm and relaxed
That's exactly how we did it.
Yeah, right. Boof.
The cops goes, "Well, I think everything's settled here."
Yeah, this boy has suffered enough.
Oh, God.
Maybe we better investigate. It sounds like there's a bit of noise back there in the pizza
We better
parlor.
stop this.
So proud of my son. He's been calling a woman down the street and sexually harassing her. Fucking idiot. Like, oh, my son. All I want is a son that I can raise in my own image.
They played the tape for him because I denied it.
Oh, God. What does your dad think now that
Funny
this
phone
is
calls
your
are
living?
funny phone calls are
He
funny
loves
until
it.
it's your own kid. I remember my kids one time called Dial a Mattress, and I freaked out on them.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no, you don't make phony phone calls. You leave that up to professionals.
In the hands of an
Right.
unprofessional,
Yeah.
this is dangerous.
Your children, and that's my sponsor. You stop it now. Put my foot down.
I love when they threaten to, like on trading, when they threaten to call the cops. What can you possibly say to the police officer?
Meanwhile, the phone we call from, it's this high-tech, like they got these awesome phones for us when we came to Sirius.
Yeah.
It's some high-tech thing that sends out a signal that blocks any kind of caller ID. So there's no way they have our caller ID.
And
Well,
you'd be
that's
thrilled
the
if
funny
they
thing.
did.
They keep saying,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
we have your caller ID. And I'm like, they're waiting for you to call.
Right.
Yeah, we wouldn't mind if they called us at all.
Huge erection. Hugh erection.
Well, that's another one we've tried, like huge erection.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've gotten that on, right?
I can't remember.
That one we didn't get, no.
We've done
We got
so
Dixie
many of them.
Wrecked.
Dixie Wreck.
Yeah.
That we
Dixie,
just heard,
R-E-C-T, last name.
Dixie Wreck.
Yeah.
Like, how can you get cunt lips on there? Just can't.
No, yeah.
Connie
Lingus.
Lingus.
That one I think we got off as well.
Connie
Connie
Lingus.
Yeah.
Well, that's an old one. All right, boys.
Cocksucker.
Cocksucker.
Zucker.
100 years old today, the cocksucker.
You never got that on.
No, that's on our list.
Yeah, but you can't get that on because no one's going to fall for cocks.
Well, you'd be surprised. You got curly pubes.
Hey, yeah,
curly
that's
pubes
the
on.
guy said pubes.
And
Curly pubes is crazy.
And
So
huge
maybe he'd say maybe he'd say hairy cunt lips.
Harry, anything is good. All right, get out of here.
All right,
And get back
thank
to
you.
work. Why are you in here not making phony phone calls? Get back to that dungeon I put you in.
We'll get right on it.
All right. I'm not paying you here to sit on the air. Sometimes you got to crack the whip on those two.
Fellas, a red letter day to say the least. I mean, you rarely get...
Congratulations on being in there for almost a half an hour and not getting thrown out.
Can you believe it?
Wait, John and I kept saying,
thrown out
John and I
at
were
the
saying, he's one story away from being thrown out. I ain't waiting for you to go. And then Howard, we called this black school, we yelled out the N-word. He's like, all right, get the fuck out of here.
We minded our P's and Q's this day.
Yeah, I tried.
Fellas, when you receive such high praise on days like this morning, does it make you believe in destiny or fate in the sense that you guys have been honing this skill for such a long time?
We're just saying how fast you can walk backwards. We're always pranking.
Oh, you pranks.
We even prank Greggy.
In all seriousness, though, I mean, this is a skill that you've been developing your whole life. I mean, you mentioned it's almost like you like to bust balls, and it's been something you've been able to do.
It just, it makes us laugh. Like, we never laugh harder than when we're coming up with these dumb names. And when you hear somebody say the name, it's like, holy shit, I can't believe they said it. You know, it's awesome.
And there's certainly ups and downs and peaks and valleys in this job.
Well, yeah, because you're depending on the other person, too, like the prankee. You know, sometimes people just keep trying and people won't fall for it. And then you just find that golden person that does.
But there are also mornings when Howard is just livid about something that happened that you might have, a minor screw up, and he might go off and it might send you in a tailspin for the entire week. But then there's mornings like these where you go and examine all the highlights of your work. I mean, what does that mean to you?
It's great. It's a great feeling, you know, that we can consistently do it and put it out there. And not only that, like when we put something fresh out, it gives Howard an opportunity to reminisce and put up the classic stuff as well, you know. So like today there was a few funny names that were played, and then it just opens up this whole well of all the calls we've done in the past. Because our calls are like our kids, man, you know, we constantly rotate and we try to get them out there as much as we can. And when a situation like this arises and we can play a whole bunch of them and get as many laughs as we did originally, it's a great feeling.
Can the well ever dry up? Is there a limit to what you can do?
Colin Quinn said on one of the roasts, he looked at me, he goes, Richard and Sal, he goes, you know, with funny now with those prank calls, but soon enough that well will dry up. He said that 5 years ago. And since then, our calls have been even better and funnier. So.
Plus, there's always things happening that can be subjects for pranks. Like Howard just talked as a little kid calling a pharmacy, so now we can call a pharmacy with clips of Howard as a little kid. So there's always things happening that kind of lead to prank calls. So
we feed off the show. Like when Gary played the trumpet, we called a radio with a trumpet. This guy blowing the whistle, we did a prank call with that. So
I'm sure people told Shakespeare, hey, you know, in 5 years nobody's going to care about plays and all this stuff. And look,
and they didn't, but he still kept going.
500 years later, you're still going to see Shakespeare, so maybe in 500 years.
Robin, I was surprised to learn that you were in London. I heard from you during the vacation, and I was surprised to see that my BlackBerry received BlackBerry messages from your BlackBerry. In other words, in London.
I have international service, my
I didn't know that.
International, interconnected
I
service.
go out of the country and I make sure I have international service.
And I'm really, really curious about Sal over the vacation.
Yeah,
because
why?
I just want to know, Sal, how does it go when you're off? Does your wife get, like, shaken and upset?
Does she go away? What happened?
Because I remember during the winter.
She goes away.
I was really thinking about you.
Like, what do you think happened?
Were you home for 2 weeks or just a week?
I was home for 2 days last week and 2 days the week before. So I worked 3 out of the 5 days.
Was she upset that you were home?
Because I remember in the winter she went out and shoveled the snow off the
To
car.
get you out of the
At
house.
4 in the morning when my car wouldn't start, yeah.
How's things going today?
It's going good.
They were better?
Yeah, things are going pretty good.
Spend time together. You actually did a few things together, maybe.
Yeah, I had a couple of barbecues, you know.
Look at you.
She was there.
Yeah.
She did come. She came to your barbecue.
I think
She was there.
Was she affectionate toward you at the barbecue, or was she angry?
Well, we got into a big fight. But I don't want to get into it. But it got crazy. Yeah, it was the first time I yelled in front of the kids. We had to get our car broke down. The Land Rover broke down.
Right. And she hates that car anyway. She wants a Mercedes.
She wanted a Mercedes, and we went car shopping. And I said, "There's no fucking way we're getting a Mercedes." She goes, "I want a Mercedes." I go, "Well, you know what? I want a supermodel that'll blow me every day. You know, we can't have everything we want."
There's a lot of things you want that you can't have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
can't believe you want a supermodel to blow you every day.
That was your comeback in that argument.
So things are going great. Thanks.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So what did you fight about? The car broke down, and you wanted to knock some
I go
sense
to the
into it.
Honda dealer.
Yeah.
You know, I go to the Toyota dealer. I go to the economical, reasonable dealers.
Right.
Yes.
She goes, "Why don't we pull into BMW?" And
For what?
for the BMW truck.
Those things are, I mean, they suck gas.
I know they suck at. That's what I'm trying to explain to
They're
her.
built on a Cadillac chassis.
And you know, so that didn't work out. So we finally got a great deal. I got a great deal. I actually got a Cadillac, like my old man, a crossover, 0% financing. So I improved my credit, and I was able to trade my truck in, so I didn't have to put anything down.
Nice.
And you know, we bought it completely.
Yeah, because I mean, you guys were in financial trouble, and I
Yes.
know you had a meeting with a financial advisor,
Rich Rockland, right?
Yeah, and I would think that your wife would have learned from that you can afford a Mercedes truck right now while you're trying to get yourselves out of the hole. That you would save money and get something more economical, maybe even a used car.
Well, we get the car and. We get home, and I'm happy. I thought we did something together. You know,
Right,
I was really
right.
happy. It wasn't about the car. It was about that me and her, without killing each other, accomplished something.
Right.
We met halfway.
Right.
And I walked by her, and a friend comes over and says, "Congratulations on the new Cadillac," and she starts crying.
She started crying?
Really? She goes, "It looks like a station wagon."
She said it looks like a station
Yeah,
wagon.
she starts crying.
Oh my
And I
God.
felt terrible.
I mean, here I mean, how many people
Why
get a
does
new
she
car?
care? It's transportation.
In this horrible economy, to even have a new car is exciting.
Yeah, so she called it the station wagon. I was so upset because I felt like, you know, we accomplished something together. And
You thought you were on the same page.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely not.
She didn't feel good that you didn't go over your budget and that you're now, you know, living within your means and it might mean some money for your kids to go to college.
Well, we had a big argument, and then, you know, she came around, and I'm seeing a therapist now, so I explained the whole thing to the therapist.
What did he say?
Well, he said that, you know, she still has to show her feelings to you. You know, she still is a little detached, and it's going to take some time, but he thinks we're going in the right direction. You know,
all right, all right.
So it was a good thing she was crying over the car?
there's more
She
crying
burst
in your
into
future.
Hey, wouldn't you feel great if you earned enough money to buy a car and your wife just burst into tears because it's not?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in her defense, I don't think she's crying about the car. I think she's crying about you.
I think she's crying that she's stuck in this car with me, you know, it's the guy. But everything's going real good. She came around and she explained to me that she was actually sorry that, you know, she reacted that way. But she said she was mourning the Land Rover, which I don't know. How do you mourn a fucking car?
She was mourning the idea of the great car you could have bought.
And that's what I brought up. And she said that might be a little true. You hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. So, but aside from that, things are going pretty good. I had a big therapy session, too, with my mom, and we went through a lot of things.
You and your mom?
Yeah.
Your therapist brought your mother in?
No. He said that I protect my mother. That's one of the biggest things, that I always take a lot of shit from my old man because I'm protecting my mom. I don't want to rock the boat in my family.
So where did you have a therapy session with your mother?
In my backyard. We had a barbecue and people were over.
But how was it a therapy session? The therapist wasn't there.
It was me. I was acting as the therapist.
Oh, you mean you talked to your mother?
Yeah.
In a real way?
Yeah.
And did you get in a fight with her?
No, she broke down and she wants to see a therapist now too.
Oh, good.
So that worked out.
Anything but this.
It sounds like all the women in your life were crying.
Sounds like a great barbecue.
Yeah.
Anything about this.
Wow.
What age were you when your dad changed your name because he didn't like his parents
I was in
anymore?
the 4th grade, and it was
would be
Tony
about
for
9
3
years
months.
old.
3 months.
Yeah.
All right, so you had a nice vacation.
Yeah, we had a great vacation.
It sounds like things are going well in your life.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, good for you, Sal.
Whatever.
Not too much confusion.
No, not too much.
Very good.
So Howard was a little worried over vacation. Well, not worried, but he was thinking about you and your wife because last time you were home for a while, your wife was trying to push you out the door.
Yeah.
And you said it kind of went well?
Yeah, it went pretty good.
Were you surprised, as everyone else was?
I think so. You know, things are getting a little better at home, which is nice. So it went pretty good.
Stop kicking you out the door?
No. I didn't see her much, though, I got to tell you. I mean, if we probably spent 20 minutes together for 2 weeks, that was a lot. But
really,
that was the best 20 minutes ever. It was a good time.
and everyone likes the new car?
Yeah, she's not crazy about it. She calls it a station wagon, but what are you going to do? You know.
What, does she want to ride in style?
The hell no.
Cadillac's not good enough?
I don't know. I love Cadillacs. When I grew up as a kid, my dad always had Cadillacs. So it brings back a nice memory to Cadillacs. But yeah, she wanted a Mercedes or a BMW, but you know, if it was up to me, I'd drive a fucking skateboard with a lawnmower engine on it. You know, I don't give a shit. But needed something safe for the kids, a 7-passenger, it's a nice car. So it worked out really, really good. Really, really happy. So it's all good, yeah. We got along great, and the car's nice, so it's all good. Yeah, that's it.
Everything's good.
Great.
All
Wonderful.
Smiles.
Wonderful, fantastic, never better. Great. It is, it's good. I wish I could tell you otherwise, you know, but no comment. It's all good. Everything's good.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Hi, this is Sal Governale.
And I'm Richard Christie.
And for the very first time, we are going to take you behind the scenes of our spectacular prank calls.
Yeah, we don't just lick each other's balls here.
I can't believe he's doing this! Oh my God!
We actually work hard.
The execution and coming up with a premise for a prank call can be really, really tough. First, we have to come up with a really cool and original idea. Then we have to find the victim to prank. See, because she would look like she's nice and confused and she'd stay on the phone.
Yeah, she could be good. You want to try that?
Yeah.
And then when we make the actual call, it can take several times before we get the process right.
After creating the prank call, we have to call the person back to get their consent.
And then after getting the consent, we'll edit the call down, turn it into Howard, and then wait for Howard to play it. Howard kind of has to set aside time to play something. We usually try to keep him around 2 minutes.
So let's get right down to it. The first prank call features none other than a classic Jack and Rod bit.
And you're going to get to see everything. The origination of the call, us doing the call, editing the call, and you're going to get to see how it plays out on the air. And I have 2 words for you. Leon Spinks.
The other day, Howard was playing a clip of Leon Spinks getting interviewed by Gary Garver. And Howard said it'd be kind of cool if my boys could create a prank call with my old interview with Leon Spinks. So I went into the vaults, and I got Howard's old interview from 9/15/2000 with Leon Spinks. And right now, I'm taking all the clips of Leon Spinks to make a prank call with it.
We're going to school one night, right? And then, well, I had to take myself, so about 2 months. Well, I was trying to all kind of women.
Right.
That's right.
Wow.
I had plenty of dolls.
So, we put the CD in, and this is how we create drops. And drops are known as sound bites that we use to make phony phone calls. Here's the file of the entire interview. We're going to isolate Leon Spinks. Here it is.
The white bros must come out of the woodwork, right, when they see you at some of these clubs and stuff.
Well, all women come out of the woodwork.
All right, so there you go. So we got a file, and here it is, of Leon.
Well, all women come out of the woodwork.
We'll save it. We'll all women come out of the woodwork, and boom.
Well, all women come out of the woodwork. Well, all women come out of the woodwork.
And then, if I go to my files here, we can go through a bunch of stuff that I pulled already.
No, she really don't know. No, my dad they were separated. All right.
All these sound drops work in columns. The first column will be greetings. and simple replies. It'll be hello, goodbye, yes, no, okay, maybe, oh.
Oh, that's good.
Now, see, that I'm all good. Like, you know, he says, hey, how you doing or whatever.
Well, I'm in down for the autograph signing for the kids.
You know, we have that. She asked a question, so we have that. Then on the second column, we might have something like,
I ain't take time, Colin.
you know, like, how can I help you today?
I ain't take time, Colin.
What are you saying?
Well, all women come out of the woodwork.
Sir, I don't understand you, you know?
All right. Well, all women come out of the woodwork.
And then the third column, generally what we'll do is we'll just do basic insults that you can hit. Fuck you, motherfucker, drop dead, piece of shit. And that's what we do. So once this is cut up, I'll see you again, Lee, and we'll start fucking with people over the phone. We're calling somebody who wrote a book on Social Security Upgrade, Guaranteed Rich Retirement. We're going to put on Leon Spinks to say that he's an economist. He's a professional economist. Is that the right word? Economist. We're gonna say,
expert.
yeah, we're gonna put on Leon Spinks as an economic expert to say that Social Security is not the solution to retirement, and they're gonna have a debate.
Check, check. You want to check your mic, Sal?
Check, 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 check. A little louder if you can. Check, 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 check,
Check, check.
check.
All right.
All right, let's make this happen. Ready? And he's from Georgia, Rich. Big plus right there.
Good, yeah. And we're back on the Jack and Rod Show. I'm Rod Stivington.
I'm Jack Mayoffer, and today, Rod, we have a special guest, the author of Social Security Upgrade.
How you doing, Jeff?
Hi.
We have a special guest in the studio. His name's Leonardo Spinkberg. He's an economist. He's an expert on the economy. He has kind of a different opinion on the Social Security situation. So let's welcome Leonardo Spinkberg. How you doing?
Good morning.
I didn't understand what you said.
Well, I got pulled from when I was in Central, got pulled.
I still didn't understand you. I'm sorry.
Get the next one. Wait.
Well, anyway.
I know Don King. I don't like him.
Anyway, with
be my down system.
What I'm proposing.
I try to do my best.
Every time.
I take myself, so I get by the best way I can.
It's Roger.
Well, I got pulled from
That's great. Keep doing that.
Got pulled.
Go down the line again.
I take myself, so I don't want to walk around and say I was a virgin, man. Come on.
My website.
No, I wasn't no damn. I wasn't in service on that.
My website. I'm sorry, but I can't understand you.
Huh?
I'm sorry, but I cannot understand you.
Huh?
What did you say?
Huh?
I can't understand you. The thing of it is, I wanted to debate you on what you're saying, but I don't know what you're saying, so I don't know how to debate it if I don't know what you're saying.
Should we just tell the guy? But we got plenty.
Yeah. So, we got the drops. What do you think, Rich?
It turned out great. The guy had a great voice. We kept interrupting him, which is always funny in a call, and it turned out great. It was a great combination, Leon Spinks and a guy from Georgia.
It worked just like we thought. He had no idea what Leon Spinks was saying.
Huh?
The uncut version is like 30 minutes long, so we got a lot of editing to do, but we got a lot of options, so it's going to turn out to be a really good call.
You're going to love it.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't understand what you're
Really,
saying.
three of them, you know what I'm saying? The last one I think is real funny.
Do what?
Huh?
What did you say?
I get by the best way I can.
So great.
See,
that's good.
Do what?
No, I don't know, gang. We had a job.
I guess you don't understand what I say, too.
I'm going to open a little thing here where I'll name the call and put who it's by, and then I'll put it on one of Gary's preview pages for Gary to listen to it and then for Howard to listen to it. What's up? You got time to listen to the call?
What do you got?
We got a Leon Spinks call that we did with clips of Leon Spinks mumbling.
Oh, okay.
Jack and Rod, you want to come? I got it in here. Can you come in here? Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we did Jack and Rod with Leon Spinks. The guy can't understand what the hell he's saying.
Wasn't Howard saying on the air the other day?
Yeah.
That somebody should do this, right?
Yeah. So we went back. We got audio of one of his old interviews
from the
that
show.
Howard did from the show. Yeah.
All right.
And we're back on the Jack and Rod Show. I'm Rod Stivington.
I'm Jack Mayoffer, and today, Rod, we have a special guest, Mr. Jeff Goolsby.
How you doing, Jeff?
Hi.
Now, Jeff, you wrote a book called Social Security Upgrade, and here in the studio today, we have a Social Security expert to debate you on this issue. His name is Leonardo Spinkberg.
Good morning.
Jeff, give us one of your viewpoints, and we'll have Mr. Spinkberg debate it.
Well, right now our Social Security system is it's better than we used to have years ago, but it's still really not very good at all.
Well, you know what I said, asking them things about how long can I use them. You think you can have me all night long.
I didn't understand what you said.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying that...
Does the guy ever wonder where the hosts are?
I don't know about
he asked for us, yeah.
Huh?
Hosts are nowhere to be found,
Exactly.
fortunately.
Anyway...
No,
Jack and Rod nowhere.
Take care of myself.
Jack and Rod left the room.
Do what?
Huh?
What did you say?
Huh?
I do not understand what you said.
Huh?
I guess you don't understand what I say, too.
No, I didn't pay him some decent piece of money.
That's great. How long is that call?
3:14.
And what does Jack and Rod leave after like a minute?
Yeah.
So it's 2 minutes of him just talking to.
Well, this is cut down. It was.
How long did he talk to Leon?
Probably about 5 minutes or so.
It'll be great. Throw it up on Gary preview page too. Put it like in yellow or something.
Okay, cool.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Good work, Richard.
Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome.
This one was particularly special for us because Howard requested, out of the blue, I wish the guys could cut up my old interview. And I got hold of the old interview, cut it up, we put it to work, and I think we got a really, really funny call.
I'm so happy when we do a call and we're actually laughing and crying laughing while we're doing the calls. That's always a good sign, and we were definitely doing that during this call. So
you see the whole process of how it all starts, how you have to get the drops, cut them down, find the right guy, and then edit it down. There's a lot of work behind a 3-minute phone call. A lot of work.
By the way, I asked the guys to take the Leon Spinks clips and try and do something with them, like a phony phone call or something. So here's Jack and Rod with Sal and Richard, and they used the Leon Spinks clips.
And we're back on the Jack and Rod Show. I'm Rod Stivington.
I'm Jack Mayoffer, and today, Rod, we have a special guest, Mr. Jeff Goolsby.
How you doing, Jeff?
Hi.
Now, Jeff, you wrote a book called Social Security Upgrade, and here in the studio today, we have a Social Security expert to debate you on this issue. His name is Leonardo Spinkberg.
Good morning.
Jeff, give us one of your viewpoints, and we'll have Mr. Spinkberg debate it.
Well, right now our Social Security system is it's better than we used to have years ago, but it's still really not very good at all.
Well, you know what I said, asking them things about how long can I use them. You think you can have me all night long.
I didn't understand what you said.
What are you talking about?
Well, what I'm talking about is that today, when people retire, and
I had to take myself, so I had to get by the best way I can.
Do what?
No, I went on gang. We had jobs and whatnot.
Well, if you want to...
I'm doing pretty good outside of...
if you want to go to my website... If you want to go to my website...
I had a guy that in the top 10.
If you want to go to my...
I like say, give me a shot.
If you want to go to...
I really get to...
if you want to go to...
Me and my wife come quite close.
Anyway, do what?
Well, you know, they couldn't let me sign them, so what the hell?
I'm sorry, but I can't understand you.
Huh?
I'm sorry, but I cannot understand you.
Huh?
I'm saying that Social Security can be fixed.
I don't know about all that now.
Huh? Do what?
Huh?
Anyway,
No, I just take care of myself.
Do what?
Huh?
What did you say?
Huh?
I can't understand you.
Good.
Do what?
About good 2 months.
I can't understand you. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I did not understand one word.
Huh?
I did not understand one word you said.
Huh?
I did not understand any word you said.
Huh?
Can y'all repeat what he says for me?
No. I want my opportunity to get into the Olympics.
I'm sorry. I just cannot understand. I don't know how to debate something I don't understand.
And I'm doing pretty good outside of them.
Don't know what he's saying.
No, it wasn't bad. It just got pulled.
I don't know what you said.
Huh?
I do not know what you said.
Huh?
I do not understand what you said.
Huh?
I guess you don't understand what I say, too.
No, he's paying some decent piece of money.
You know, some of the funniest prank calls come from taking audio created by celebrities in their most embarrassing moments, such as when Pat O'Brien called that woman for sex, and more recently when Alec Baldwin called his daughter out of frustration. What I did was I took the audio of Alec Baldwin and I decided to call a towing company, and I told them that he was my dad. So the element of Alec being frustrated and angry with his daughter, combined with a towing company that never came around, turned into a pretty funny phone call. So here it is. Check it out.
See what we get.
Okay, Alec?
Okay.
Hey, boss, what's going on?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, that makes two of us. My old man's been stuck on the goddamn highway for 2 hours. Nobody is getting back to him. You guys were supposed to pick him up.
You sure he's calling the right place?
Yeah, let me conference call you into him. He's on his cell phone. Hold on, all right?
All right.
Hey, I want to tell you something, okay? I've made an ass of myself trying to get you a phone to call you at a specific time.
I don't know what in the world you're talking about.
My old man's been stuck on the goddamn highway. I'm calling you like a gentleman to help him out. He's been there for 2 hours. He's on my other line. Let me conference call him to you. Maybe you can help him.
I'm going to straighten your ass out.
Man, I don't know your fucking problem. You got a damn problem.
You are a rude, thoughtless little
You have got a damn problem.
That's pretty good.
That was good, man.
That was a good one. All right, so let's call him back. And we'll start off with a drop that says, "I ain't playing games."
Yeah,
It's
okay.
a good opening.
Initiate him.
Richard Scratch.
I'm tired of playing this game with you.
Well, sir, there ain't nobody called me. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm going to really make sure you get it. I'm going to let you know about what a rude little pig you really are.
Man, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. You need to talk English.
All right, cool. From this point now, we're saving the call, and then we have to edit the call down. The call was probably about, 8 minutes long? So we're going to compress it to 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, and we'll give it to Howard in the morning and see what he thinks.
Ideas I want to do for this videotape. If all goes well, this might be the best videotape yet.
Yeah, it's the best for us.
I love you, my Debbie.
How did she not run away from him?
The tape. I plan on putting some stuff that I think you'll like, as well.
How did she not go? This guy is nuts.
A look at your brand
First of all,
he had the right girl.
He hadn't even met her yet. He just talked to her on the phone.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, what is I forget the trajectory, but I think they didn't meet each other for like a year.
Yeah.
It was a wrong phone number. And this is what it blossomed into.
Oh, my Debbie. Debbie now lives in that tape. Like, that's her life. Oh, Debbie. I'm biting my nails. I'm not biting my nails. I'm thinking about biting my nails. I'm biting my balls. Oh, my God, my balls. I haven't scratched my balls. Oh, if my hands were on you. Oh, Debbie. Fuck. He should just he should have just killed himself. He's miserable. Oh, my God.
closets. Bits and pieces. Like I said, my mind is bubbling. This may be the best one yet.
It's creativity.
I love you, Debbie. Mwah. It's 3:18 now, and I'm going to go to sleep. Next time you see me, it'll be Saturday. Don't know what time, but it'll be Saturday. And we'll be continuing with this tape. I love you, my darling. Mwah. Ciao. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
If you were dating him, wouldn't you kind of be like, what's with this fucking guy?
But you're not dating him. It's a guy you talk to on the phone.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be like, what's with all the tapes? Isn't he motivated to go out and get himself together?
He's making this tape. He's cutting the vacation tape for his family. What about a job?
Lisa, if a guy ever sent you a tape like that, would you just be mortified?
I'd be scared.
You'd be scared, right? You would call police. That's what I thought. Debbie married him from that tape.
But do you really wind up in extended conversations with wrong phone numbers? It could never happen to you.
Right.
Wow.
Debbie, Vinny's wife.
Debbie's on the phone?
Debbie?
Hello, my Debbie.
Yep, I'm here.
Hello, my Debbie.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello, my Debbie.
I guess I'm sort of calling to defend myself. I come off like crazy for falling in love with a nut. However, I will say that, I don't know, love was different in the 80s, but those tapes were very romantic to me.
It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Well, crazy. However, I had been married to the guy for 27 years.
I know. Listen, it's worked out great. And I know Vinny, and Vinny's a great guy. Don't get me wrong. And I mean, it's amazing that you could watch that tape,
You
though.
probably saved him from being a serial killer. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
you know what?
When a guy sends you a tape of himself in his underwear and talks about scratching his balls and how hot his own ass is and like...
I know what? I don't know what I was thinking back then. I can only tell you that I was a Jewish Southern girl raised in Savannah, Georgia, moved to Los Angeles, California, always wanted to marry an Italian guy. And then I got to a point in my life when I didn't even want to get married anymore. And along comes this wacky guy who's so funny, who makes me laugh.
Right.
Really
I know. It's just the tape is a little frightening. I mean, knowing Vinny now, I know not to be frightened. But back then, if I saw that tape and, like, you were my daughter, I'd go, look, I don't like this guy. I don't like what he's about. I don't like him sending tapes to my daughter in her underwear.
I didn't like the tour of Brooklyn. I hated that, and I hated.
There's a million things there that should have said to you, "Get the fuck away from this guy."
Quite frankly, you're right. Especially for a girl that never even cared about getting married. I was living young life, pre-single fun in L.A. And what the heck did I fall in love with? I don't know. All I can tell you is that this guy on that tape, as wacky as he is, made me laugh from the very first
All right, you don't have to explain to us, Debbie. We know. He's a good guy. All right, no problem. Are you getting worried at all about the amount of money Vinny has invested in that dumb play of his? I mean, are you starting to feel bad about it?
For a while, I was really nervous, really nervous. But you know what? It's a true endeavor. I mean, it's not a hobby. It's not a game. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's 80. What is it up to now? I mean, the time I spoke to you was 80 grand.
No. Well, let me tell you, the production he's putting on in April is I think the budget's $150,000. But he's raised most of the money. I mean, it's very
by hitting up his friends.
No friends.
Okay, I don't know.
Very few friends. Hey,
I got an email asking me to buy tickets.
No friends from the Howard Stern show.
That's goddamn right. No friend. No one here is donating.
Well, the only one for the Howard Stern show that kicked in anything on his campaign was Benji. So, not all his friends helped. Trust me.
All right, Debbie. I got to go anyway. Don't worry. We all think you're normal.
Oh, thank you.
All right, later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Debbie worried that we might think she's crazy.
You know what? The only thing we can say is that we knew Vinny before we heard these tapes.
Right.
here, I guess he made $200 million off Facebook, the graffiti guy.
Nice.
I don't know. Bring him in. He has an entourage of about 300 people. We're only going to bring in 4. So, let me go get them. On the camera, guys.
Hey, David. How are you doing? What brings you today?
What's that?
What brings you to the show today?
Howard Stern, the greatest interviewer of all time.
Nice. Congratulations on your Facebook fame.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
You can head right in there.
My name's David Cho. I'm here to interview Howard Stern today about what it's like to that same feeling of.
Well, let's start it again, because you said you're going to interview Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You're going to interview?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, go ahead. Start again.
Don't fuck with my shit, dude. Hi, I'm David Cho. I'm here today to interview Howard Stern. I want to ask him what it's that feeling of like going home and going through your pants, and then you find that $5 in your pocket that you didn't know that you had. It's like that times 200 million. So he's a good guy to talk to about that. I mean, there's not that many people that I can at this point relate to on that level, and he's one of them. So I came here to ask him some questions about it.
You want to talk Cho?
Is he here?
Yeah. So you know the story, $200 million, that he was offered either a few $1,000s or he was offered a few $1,000s in stock. He took the stock. Now allegedly worth $200 million. He claims that
140.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, who cares? It's over $100 million.
Very good. All right. He said he pleaded with the New York Times not to run the story because he didn't want it to affect his privacy. It's basically ruined his life, he claims. His life was perfect. He had a girlfriend in every town. He could do whatever he wanted. Now he feels like they've taken his freedom and privacy. When the story first broke, an old girlfriend called him and said she'd suck his dick every day for $2 million. That was funny.
Bitch.
He says he's just really excited to meet you. You've changed his life. He hopes to get advice from you. He listened to the show every day for years. He used to paint to the show. Got super depressed after the Artie thing. He said this is great too. So he made his first $1 million gambling. You know, basically he had this system where he would just double up until he hit something.
Right.
So he was selling his paintings at like local galleries for $200. He's a really struggling painter, and once he made this $1 million, he goes, I don't really have to sell my art to live anymore, so I'm just going to charge whatever the fuck I want. So he started charging $10,000 a painting, and he's like, well, of course people started to take notice after that, and it just continued to increase. Last year he sold one painting for $500,000.
Wow.
He doesn't own a house. He says he gave his parents a mansion, but he has like 5 suites in Vegas, so he can go whenever he wants. He says he deals with crazy panic attacks and depression, where he thinks he's gonna die, and so he'll just like blow his life savings, or break up with a girlfriend that he really loved.
I like his greatest accomplishment is not being married or having any kids.
Exactly. He goes, fuck this Facebook thing.
Oh, yeah. Now, this guy who's here now, his name is David Cho. What a fascinating story. And according to everybody around here, all the morning shows were trying to get him on, but because he's such a big fan of ours, he came to our show first.
Really?
David Cho's story is quite simple. He's an artist. He's a painter. And years ago, when Facebook was first starting, they opened up an office. And they said to him, would you do some graffiti kind of art on the walls? Oh, there's David. Hey, David. Oh, look at that. Beautiful artwork.
Wow, gorgeous.
Look at this guy. Cool. Wait,
we can't hear you.
Sorry.
Hey, David.
Hey, Howard. As soon as I found out I was going to be on your show, I did this painting of you.
Beautiful. I'm going to frame that.
It's
It's
you're wearing a
gorgeous.
loser shirt, and I know you collect old mics, so I drew all these old mics all over the
that's
spot.
very
That's
cool
for
with
you.
the old turntable,
It's
huh?
beautiful.
There you
I
go.
love it.
Beautiful. Frame that
Veggie,
immediately.
Fred, Robin.
Get that
David,
framed.
David, what's that worth on the open market?
Priceless.
Priceless.
Oh, I was thinking, that's the original right there, and I was gonna make prints and sell them and donate all the money to North Shore Animal League.
There you go. Hey, beautiful. David's a very successful artist. Now, listen to this story. And I like your T-shirt, the Three Stooges T-shirt. I love the Three Stooges.
This dude at the airport just said everyone in life is Larry, Curly, or Mo? Which one are you?
I think I'm Mo.
That's good.
But I think everybody likes to think they're Mo. You know what I mean?
And everybody's probably Larry.
I'm probably Curly. David, let me tell you a story because it's great.
Okay.
The reason David's here is he's a big fan of the show, and you were offered interviews on Good Morning America. They were all after you, right, for an interview.
Howard, can I break this shit down for you?
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I listen to the show all the time.
Yes.
So can I tell you one thing? I love the show, but can I tell you one thing personally in my life that I hate?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. When you tell stories of jerking off and stuff,
yes,
they're funny and I love it. And I'm 35 and I feel old because the day I figured out how to jerk off and I loved it.
Yes.
I jerk off the same amount today.
Wow.
Like at least 3 times a day.
That'll change.
And then, but then I hear you and like, I'm like, it doesn't get any better. Like, it's just.
This is what you're going to do all your life.
I'm like at some. So a few days ago.
No, I'm not jerking off as much as I used to.
You slow down.
Yeah, but I have a pretty good sex life with my wife too, so maybe that's part of it.
But for me, it's like even when I'm having good sex, like I still jerk off, and so that's sort of part of how this all went down. Like
up until I was like 50, I had to jerk off like all the time.
Right.
And then now, like I'm 58.
Okay.
And I don't really jerk off that much. And the other night, I jerked off to some porn. And, like, you know how you almost come, but you don't? And then I was done. Like, I never even blew a load.
That's my whole life. I like, almost am there and then just not there. And
Really?
Oh, you mean you don't come when you jerk off?
This is a whole other story, but I spent some time in prison.
Yeah.
And I learned, like, a really crazy way to jerk off. So
what's the crazy way? Let's hear about this.
This is what they're doing in prison,
Yeah.
sharing jerk-off methods?
Yeah, by the way, no one even knows why David's here yet, but I'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But what's the crazy way you're going to jerk off?
So I'm Korean, and I got arrested in Japan.
Right.
It's like being like a Jew, like being trapped in Nazi Germany. Like I'm like
Japanese don't like Koreans.
They fucking hate Koreans.
Right.
So I'm in prison and I'm getting into fights every day. And once the Japanese prosecution rate is like 99.9, like once they decide that you're going to get prosecuted, you're
going to jail, right?
And it's not like you do something good or bad; you go straight to solitary.
Right.
Oh.
Everyone's in solitary confinement.
Wow.
So I'm sitting there going, and everything there's like speakers in the wall that are like. I don't speak Japanese, but it's like brainwashing techniques. Like it's like now it's 7 o'clock, time to wake up, and it's like a woman's voice, time to wash the dishes. And
don't tell me you jerked off to the recorded voice.
I definitely did, and but
what was the weird technique you learned?
So I jerk off, and that's the end of my day. I'm like, that was the highlight of my day. Now it's 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock tonight. I have nothing left to do. Like,
what do you do in prison? Like, did you used to do your artwork in your own urine on the walls in Japan?
Well, I mean, I would have a lot of nervous breakdowns. I would contemplate killing myself, stuff like that. But I was like, I remember this thing I read in high school about tantric sex.
Yeah.
And I was like, everything in jail that you think about, you're like, maybe I should like do 100 push-ups a day or whatever.
Right.
And then you're like, fuck it. Like now I wouldn't do it. There's nothing else to do. So you end up doing it.
Do you read a book or do you?
Reading a book in jail is like watching, in a Japanese prison is like reading a book with like the DVD audio commentary. Cause you open the book and like 100 people have read the book already.
Yeah.
So in the aisle, it says like, don't finish this book. The mom's the killer. And you're like, fuck. And then someone circles his thing and points an arrow and goes, that guy's a fucking asshole. I hate you. And then it's like reading a book with like 10 people.
Oh my God. So they ruined the ending.
They ruined the ending, but there's like commentary all throughout the book.
Like I'd write like my booger and then I'd throw a booger down on the page and like circle it or something.
Yeah.
But in order to pass the time, because you're an artist, did you used to paint with your own urine? And can you do that?
Well, in prison, any prison in the universe, like as soon like they hate me because I'm Korean, whatever. As soon as you have any skill that alleviates the boredom, you're the star. Right. You can sing, you can dance, you can whistle, you can draw, whatever. You're a hero. So
you could draw. So probably the other prisoners like that.
They would beat the shit out of each other to like get my drawings. Like as soon as they found out I was an artist, like I was like the biggest star. And
would you draw pictures of the prisoners and then give it to them?
Prisoners, I would draw like just pornography for them. They're like, "This is my girlfriend. Can you like draw her with her asshole open and all this shit?"
You did it right.
They had great ideas.
Right.
And then I would draw one, and they would just like tear at each other like animals.
Could Japanese guys in prison tell that you're Korean? Like, can they tell the difference? I mean, from physically looking at you?
No, not really.
So if you just shut your mouth and just say, like, I'm Japanese, can you get away?
Well, prison. I mean, everyone knows once you don't because they talk to you and stuff.
Right.
But
they figure it out.
But I'll tell you my technique, which
what is the technique for jerking off?
It took me 2 weeks to master it. But so I read about the tantric thing, and I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot, you know. So I'm jerking off. I'm left-handed. I'm jerking off, and right when you're about to come, you squeeze your chode or like the thing that stops you from peeing or whatever. But right that area right between
the taint
between your balls and your dick.
Next time you come from jerking off or having sex, feel that there's a muscle and like you can push up. Like I have to use both my hands, so I pushed up and I blocked the tube from the cum from coming out.
Oh.
But I fucked up because I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, I'm about to come and I'm gonna block the cum from coming out. And it just like gave me this and the cum still came out, and it was like a weird
sensation.
It didn't feel good. I was like, fuck, this sucks. And then a day went by, and I was like, I'm gonna try it again,
right?
Because there's nothing to do,
right?
And I tried it again and again and again, and finally I got to the point where I was able to I used both hands and I squeeze up on that tube right when I'm about to come. And then my dick feels like it's like, oh yeah, but nothing comes out.
Right.
And I don't have that like, oh, I need a sandwich and go to sleep feeling, you know?
But why would you want to extend it? Because you're in prison and there's nothing to do?
Yeah.
Right. And when you're with a girl now, can you squeeze something and hold back?
Yeah,
You've mastered that.
I've mastered I spend a lot of time.
Let me tell people why you're here. You're not here for masturbation reasons.
No, he's not an expert on masturbation.
So listen to this. Is a crazy story. David.
Wait, Howard. Let me tell you what happened because we got off key, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was telling you that it doesn't get better, whatever, and the press is saying all this bullshit like I'm homeless and whatever. I have a house that I bought for my parents a few years ago, but for me, I travel 9 months out of the year. I'm an artist,
right.
And when I come home, I have my home right now is Las Vegas. I have a room at every single casino.
All right, well, let me explain to people who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, because
but
we're in the middle of a story.
Hold on, David.
I want to tell you how I got on the show.
But wait, I want to tell you who you are.
Okay.
All right, so David's story is this. David Cho is an artist, as you know. He, years ago, when Facebook first started and opened up an office, they needed an artist to paint some kind of mural or something on the wall.
Okay.
So I guess someone there knew your work, right, David?
Yeah, Sean Parker.
The guy from Napster.
Yeah.
The guy who's from Napster, and he came in, and he said to you, look, I'll pay you $1,000. That's what we have, and paint a nice mural, or I'll give you some stock in this new company, Facebook. And you said, I guess I'll take some stock in the company. Now, no one knew what Facebook was, right?
The story's a little bit different than that. That's what people have been saying, but it starts a little bit further on before then.
Go ahead.
In 2003, I got this letter from email from Sean. I didn't know it was Sean Parker.
Yeah.
And we had been going back and forth for a little bit, and he would always just write these like really strange, like witty, but like just strange emails of what kind of art he wanted from me, you know?
Mm-hmm. What did he want? I'm just curious.
Like people, hey, can you paint this? He asked me to paint uncertainty.
Yeah.
And I was like,
How do you do that?
Yeah. Hey, you freak! How am I supposed to paint that?
He was, but it wasn't like one word. He was like, I want you to paint like uncertainty with eroticism and this, and I was like, this is either a joke or.
And he wanted you to paint the walls at this new company.
No, he just wanted a painting from me.
Right, he wanted a purchase.
And then just one day he's like, fuck, like this is 2003. He's like, fuck, I can't get the painting. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, my company's being sued for $1 trillion right now. Right. And I was like, what company is that? And he goes, it's Napster. And I'm like, oh shit, like that's like the company that you guys do. He's like, yeah. And he was like 23 or 24 at the time. And he goes, you and me, like, he's like, you're the fucking best artist ever. Like, I love your shit. I need to get a painting from you one day. Just wait for this bullshit to blow over, and I'll get one from you next time.
Good, cool.
So then he started another company called Plaxo, which, like, I guess got big for a while, but he didn't make any money off that either. And then in 2005, he's like, okay, now there's another company that I'm working on called Facebook, and I think we're going to get some money this time, so I'm definitely going to get a painting from you this time.
Cool.
I said awesome.
Right.
I just got out of prison. I was feeling good.
Right.
I was like, so I go up to Palo Alto where I met. You know, you guys saw the Facebook movie?
Sure.
Yeah. So I was around during that whole time. It's like the most inaccurate, like sensationalized movie ever. Like those guys are all like cool, like the fucking raddest, coolest guys ever. Zuckerberg has been with the same girl for like Priscilla for like the whole time, even before Facebook. She's super rad. She gets me snacks and stuff, and like they're just like
they were chill. And the fact is, you like them, but the point is, you're sitting there going, you know, who knows what this company is? I mean, no one knew what Facebook was.
Yeah. So, and I wasn't on Friendster or MySpace or any of those things. I hate that shit. So I was like, what is? Can you? What is this? And he's like, this is a startup company. We're just getting started, and it's social networking for college students. And I was like, what? I fucking hate education. I hate college. I hate like
college
everything.
students.
You hate social networking.
I dropped out of school. I hate everything about school. And he's like, no man, it's like getting huge at all these Harvard and Stanford. And I was like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And like people don't remember, like,
which is weird, by the way, because you ended up taking the stock. And you don't even believe in the company. I'm surprised you didn't grab that. What did they offer you? $1,000 or stock?
Everyone wants to make it like it was $60,000.
Oh, it was $60,000.
Yeah, which you know,
a lot of money.
2005 was a lot of money. It's always going to be
still a lot of money.
Still a lot of money, and people don't remember. Like Facebook was a joke.
No, I know. So back then, the guy says to you, "We'll pay." Did you say to him, "My price is $60,000 to paint this wall"?
My prices had been going up higher and higher, and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, if you want me to paint the entire building, it's gonna be $60 grand." And Sean's like, you know, they got Justin Timberlake and shit to play him, and what the guy is. I've never met someone like this before. Like he's a skinny, nerdy kid, and he's like, I'm gonna go raise money for Facebook, and like he's just like, I'm gonna bend these fuckers' minds, and I'm like,
hey man, dude, pretty big plans for a nerd.
I'm like, how are you gonna do that? And he transformed himself into an alpha male. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, he got like a fucking super sharp haircut, started working out every day, got tan, got like a nice suit. I'm like, this guy's like crazy. And then he goes into these meetings.
So did you think that this guy could ever pull off even paying you $60 grand? Like, were you worried?
No,
that,
he got the money. I was there when he got the money from the PayPal dude. He's like, we got money now. You want cash or you want stock? And I was like, oh fuck, I definitely like need $60 grand right now. And
you just got out of jail.
But it didn't matter that I didn't give a shit about Facebook or didn't know what it was or any of that stuff. Like you had to have like a college email to get on there and stuff. I was like, I don't.
Most people would have said, look, you know the odds of anybody really taking off with an internet company. Most of these companies come and go all the time, especially back then. So you must have been half out of your mind to turn down the $60,000.
Right, but I like to gamble, like, and
you are a gambler.
I believed in Sean. I didn't care about face. I'm like, this kid like knows something, and I'm gonna bet my money on him.
Did you get to know him as you started the painting? So you said, "Hey, let me make a decision whether I want $60 grand or the stock."
I don't. Yeah. I just.
You sized him up and said, "This fucker's going somewhere."
I believe in this. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Did you see the color of the Gatorade at the end when they dumped on the coach?
Yeah.
That's the shit I bet on. Like.
Yeah, crazy shit.
You remember?
You go to Vegas a lot, right? You live in Vegas.
You live in Vegas.
So can I tell you what happened?
Are you a big gambler?
I gamble with my life.
All right, here's what I know about David. Is this true?
Wait.
Forget the Facebook for a second.
Okay.
We'll get back to it.
All right.
Early on in your life, you made your first $1 million by going to Vegas, and betting some crazy amount of money and kept doubling and doubling and doubling until you made $1 million.
That's not necessarily true either, but yeah, my first $1 million I made in Vegas from gambling.
From gambling. What type of gambling? Blackjack or craps?
It doesn't matter. Any
not roulette.
You do it all?
I started gambling when I was 15.
Yeah.
Like my friend Joey came back from he got his driver's permit. I live in LA. He drove back 4 hours. He's like, there's this place in the desert and you play games, and if you win the money, they let you keep it.
By the way, I should tell people before we continue this discussion, I should tell people that David's Facebook stock now is valued somewhere between $100 and $200 million. That he is worth. Robin,
Sitting here now.
Robin, put your top back on.
Robin looks good.
Damn right she does. And she's going to look a whole lot better now she realizes what you got. She's going to go in there and spruce up. Robin, some people are saying he's worth now $200 million from the Facebook stock.
Is this because of the IPO?
Yeah.
I know, but if
they're going public.
But if people are gonna like grab like magic numbers out of there, like they're like, oh, it like no one's like saying. Everyone in the stories right now are saying he's worth 200. They didn't read the part that says maybe, which means it might be 100 or it might be 500 million.
We don't know where it's going to end up.
well,
How many shares do you have? What was the payment that you got for creating the art?
The shares that I got then I can't explain how the thing works, but it like split forward and did all that.
Doubling the stock.
So you started out with how many shares, and now what is it up to?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But how do you know it's worth 200 or might even be worth 500? Who's evaluating this for you?
Like very powerful Jewish people.
Powerful Jewish people.
Well, then they know.
Then they know. Yeah. Right. But so get back to this for a second. You were a young guy. You dropped out of high school. You never went to college. This and that. You were a struggling artist. Your art maybe sold for like $100 a painting or something if you were lucky. You go to, where did you get the money to gamble in Vegas for that initial $1 million?
I gambled with everything always. You know, fortune favors the bold. Like I would gamble my entire 2-month salary from Toys R Us, delivering pizzas, anything.
Are you a degenerate gambler? Do you have a problem?
From age 15 to 23, I lost every single time.
Right. So you are a degenerate gambler.
Definitely. But
you just love it.
But I'm 35 now.
Yeah.
From 23 to 35, I've lost 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
But when you say lost 3 times, you mean actually gone and lost money?
And left. No. Just left under.
Okay.
Are we going to worry that you're going to gamble away your $140 million, $200 million? I mean, could you potentially like start putting down $40,000, $50,000 a bet?
Like go and break Vegas?
Yeah. Well, or just go berserk and break yourself.
Let me tell you, like the whole gambling thing. Like I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that shit. So
you ought to start. Keep your money.
You like girls, though, right?
So I go out and I do graffiti and I gamble and I do shit that's like crazy, and
you live on the edge.
But it's not everyone that knows me that like from the outside is like that guy's crazy. But you can't fucking like. Okay, so when I was 23, I lost all my money, which was not that much money at the time, but my whole world.
Because what were you, like a pizza delivery guy, and were you just doing menial kind of work?
I was just doing every fucking shitty job you can think of.
Right.
And I was hitchhiking back from Vegas because I lost everything. And I got in a fight with my girlfriend at the time. She scratched my chest up. She was like getting back in the car. I was like, fuck off. And we're in New York right now. What's the saying? New York's the city with 1 million stories.
Yeah.
Las Vegas is a story with 1 story.
Yeah.
I was winning, and then I lost it all.
Right.
So everyone has that story, and I'm sitting in the fucking desert walking back going, there is that part of the story that goes, I was winning. So then what is the, I lost, like, because it's a vice.
It seems like everybody, even when you're up, you think you're going to score more.
You got to have more.
So no one knows when to stop, is your point.
Exactly, and it's greed. And I was like, what in life, like, because when you're winning money, it feels fucking awesome.
Right.
So I go, what else? What else feels awesome?
Right.
Fucking feels awesome. So I was like, okay, no more of this bullshit. Like my story's gonna be I was winning and then I won more and then that's it. There's gonna be no and then I lost it all. And so I said, if I can fuck a girl and pull my dick out before I explode, I was like, then I'm gonna like train myself to be like I'm giving you some insight into my shit, man. I'm like,
hey, go ahead, bro.
And even like.
Hey, you're the one sitting there with all that money, so we're listening.
This might make me sound gay, but coming is like so fucking boring. I mean, it's like the end game. Like for sex, all the other shit is awesome. Like meeting the girl, seeing if it's gonna like the whole like
the build up,
taking off her underwear for the first time, seeing what kind of.
You're not the only one who feels that way. Is that why you've never gotten married? Is that you say your biggest success in life isn't the money? It's that you've managed not to marry or have kids because otherwise you'll never have that build up again. You want to go through the build up each time.
It's everyone has what they want in life. Like I've heard you for years, and you value companionship.
Yes.
You know. For me, I value freedom more than anything.
And not coming right away.
And not coming right away.
Right.
So
freedom to you is most important. If you were saddled with a wife and kids or a wife, it would mean the end of that excitement. You live for the excitement. Is that correct?
It's not necessary. Did you see this Ryan Gosling movie, Blue Valentine?
I think so, yeah.
It's like showing like the awesome part of meeting a girl for the first time.
Right.
Like,
and then the whole thing deteriorates.
But that's every relationship.
Right.
And I'm like, everyone that I know that's a self-made millionaire or successful doing what they want to do, they're just awesome at whatever they are, and then they're all either divorced or are in the shittiest relationship. There's only 24 hours in a day. You can't be the best this and also the best dad and husband. And the girl I was with for 7 years, I love her. Like I didn't break up with her because I cheated or she cheated or anything. I was just with her one day and I was like, this is awesome. She's beautiful. She has her own friends, her own hobbies. She leaves me alone. And I just, like, I'm fucking obsessed. Like, if the mic or something doesn't look right on your drawing, like, I'll just, like, not sleep and I'll just draw it over and over again. And
there's no room for a permanent relationship in your life because you are, number one, into your work. You're into your life, and you really firmly believe that every relationship will eventually get shitty.
I mean, don't you agree that 99% of them do? I mean,
yes.
Of course.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So I hedge my bets, and I'm like, and
go
I'm
back.
at least
So
I'm
go
honest.
back. So yes, I like your honesty. Go back to the first time you went to. So after you were a loser in Vegas, how did you become a winner? You became aware of a philosophy that
the money increment can change, and that's basically how I got to the million. But basically, it's progressive, which you can get any Vegas book, and it's a combination of hit and run style, which is as soon as you win anything, you get out.
Clarify something.
Okay.
You went back to Vegas. You had saved up some money. You didn't have a lot of money. What would you say you went back to Vegas with? 10 grand?
No. This is like a $500 or something.
$500. You go back and you say, now I'm going to make some money.
Right.
I'm never going to be a loser again.
Okay.
When I'm up, I'm going to stay up, and that's it.
So what I'm going to explain to you sounds like so stupid and easy, but you have to have the discipline. You got to play like a goddamn robot.
All right.
So you bet $10.
Right.
You lose the $10, you bet $20.
Right.
You lose the $20, basically every game in the casino is about 50-50, right?
Right.
So the chances of you losing like 30, 40, 50 times in a row, that's not going to happen that often. So as long as you just keep like throwing your dick down on the table and be like doubling up, as soon as you win money, you just go upstairs and you put it away. You're not trying to win like $1 million all at once.
Right.
If Las Vegas is Goliath, then you're just trying to take little
So
scratches.
you go there, you bet 10, you bet 20, you bet 30. All of a sudden, you make your $50 bet. It hits.
It hits.
So now you won $50. I go back up to my room?
No. Now you're even.
Right.
Now you're even. Or you basically just, every time you win anything, you just store it up in the room. And also, I pay someone to make sure I play the way I'm supposed to, so I don't lose my mind.
All right, so let's say that first night you win $200. You take the $200 and you bank it. You put it back in your safe or whatever.
And I never stay more than 72 hours.
Right.
I take it, and well, now that rule's changed, but I take it and I bounce. And then,
what's the new rule?
New rule is you got about $200 million. He's going to stay there until he loses it all.
So then, for a long time there, I would go to Vegas 4 times a month.
Right.
And I would always make somewhere in the range of $1,000, $800 sometimes, $1,100 sometimes. And it just dawned on me that, fuck, I don't need to sell this painting. I don't need to whore myself out and do all these like weird jobs. I'm like, I can make a living gambling if I don't get greedy.
Right.
And that was my base. I was like, $1,000, I could live off this. My standard of living is like subterranean. Like,
and I know something of your story. Once you said that I can make money gambling,
right.
You said, fuck charging $100 for a painting. I'll start charging $10,000 for a painting. And as soon as you started charging $10,000 for a painting, suddenly everybody wanted your artwork.
People start noticing.
Yeah, because rich people, they
don't want a guy for $100.
They want what they can't have,
Right.
And you guys you've had this experience, like, you just walk into a museum or like a hotel lobby or something, and you see you're like, what is this piece of shit?
Right.
Who the fuck paid for this,
And turns out it's a Picasso, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
And then you find out it's like worth $140 million, and you're like, who...
I need that.
Who okayed this,
Yeah, who okayed it?
Yeah, who set the price?
Yeah.
Right. So when you set your prices high, you started to make some money gambling. You weren't rich yet. You said, I got enough money to figure out how I'm going to live. I'll charge a lot of money for my painting. And now a painting of yours can go for like $500,000, right?
Last year, like, I just won. I had a huge show in Beverly Hills. I made a couple million off of my art, and I won a couple million from gambling. So I was like, I'm just going to chill and like work on up. Do you know, completely unrelated?
What's the most you ever got for a painting?
$500,000.
$500,000
at this point, yeah.
Right, at $500,000 because you finally had an attitude shift as an artist. You said, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah, I did. I was like,
if you're gonna hire me to paint, give me goddamn money.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna paint this year. And then I got a weird call from I didn't know anything about this country, Azerbaijan. Yeah. And the princess of Azerbaijan wanted a painting for the royal family collection. I was like, fucking cool.
Right.
So I sold her a painting, and I'm like, hey, I don't have to work the rest of the year. So
$500,000.
$500,000.
What was the painting of?
There was like a topless bat riding a motorcycle with a hippo.
topless bat.
Cool.
And,
Make me one of those.
It's like
make me a duplicate.
Yeah, I mean,
no kidding.
I made you a painting, Howard.
No, thank you. No, listen, I'm going to lock that up in a safe. Are you kidding? That thing could be worth a fortune. Has any of your stuff resold for way more money?
I don't know.
You don't keep tabs on the market. Do you have an agent who sells your paintings and all that stuff?
Howard, can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
How this shit? I have to tell you.
Go ahead.
So I told you I'm in Vegas. It's February 1st, right? And I have a friend, Yoshi Obayashi, who's a comedian who also works in porn. So he always gives me like blank DVDs that he burned at work of all his porn.
Right.
And I just always have it on me.
Right.
And he always thinks it's funny to just give me like all these pornos and then just throw one transsexual or one prolapsed anus porno in there.
Right.
And I don't know which one it is. So I stick the DVD into the to start watching it in Vegas. And I don't know if you do this, but I grab my tissues that I'm going to jerk off into and I tuck it under my chin. So it looks like an ascot, like Thurston Howell III.
No, I roll mine up and put in my sock.
So I'm like this, and that's awesome. You wear your socks?
Oh, yes.
That's a black guy thing.
Yeah, I grew up in a black neighborhood.
Okay.
Right?
How come black guys don't take their socks off when they're
Because we just fucking, that's how we roll.
That's you get down?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
We don't take all that shit off.
So I stick the DVD in, and I'm like, there's like this many, so I'm like, for sure it's not the transsexual one, and I lay on my bed, and it's fucking the transsexual one,
right.
And my dick goes, or actually it got super hard, and I'm like, fuck, now I gotta change the DVD, so I would stand up, and I have like my sad dick hanging down, and I got my ascot tissues, and I get up, and my phone rings, and it's a girl that I was like just flirting around with, nothing ever happened,
right,
like just nothing, it just like went cold, but I still had her number from like 4 years ago,
right.
And it's just, I will suck your dick every day and night. Like, no, you don't have to marry me, no girlfriend. Just like, I'll just come into your home, give you a blowjob. I know you love blowjobs, and I will just give me $2 million.
Right.
And I was like, what a fucking weird text to get. And
now you mean this is happening now that the word is out that you're worth $200 million?
I didn't know the word got out, and I'm like, I'm standing there with the tissues like this, and I'm like, oh fuck, what the hell? And I'm like, that's fucking weird. And then,
can she really give a good blowjob, this girl?
I never even had sex with her.
And she said to you, hey, here's the deal, give me $2 million and you'll get a blowjob every day.
Every day and night.
I'm like, where the fuck is this shit coming from? And then, it was 2, 3 in the morning, and then my assistant, his phone is blowing up. He's like, my parents called me and say there's like news people like trying to jump over the gate and stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he goes, Good Morning America wants me to come pick you up right now so you could be on the morning show. And then it was like Al Jazeera, Ellen, every fucking like news outlet in the universe
wants to interview you.
Was trying to get me, and I'm still sitting there with my tissues tucked in. I'm like this with my dick hanging out, and I'm like,
and every news organization wants
they're all
you.
calling.
I'm in the middle of beating off. I can't go on Good Morning America.
I'm trying to change my
So how do you
I'm sitting there going, that fucking asshole from the New York Times broke this fucking story, and the only thing I think in my head is, everyone wants to interview me. And respect to you guys. You guys are the only guys that didn't contact me, and you guys are the only ones I wanted to talk to. I'm like, I want to fucking talk to the king of all media, and it's the only show where I could talk freely about anything I want. And
well, I'm honored. I mean, I knew that all these organizations were after you. They wanted to fly you in.
And you guys were the only ones that didn't offer. And I was like, I just want to talk to Howard, and not even just to interview you. Like, who the fuck can I talk to now? That's it. Like. Everyone, as soon as you got that $500 million series, like, give me money. Like, you're the only one I could relate to now. They're like, give me money, give me money. Your fucking friends, family, whatever, all this weird shit. And it's like...
It's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Well, let me understand something.
I want advice, man.
Okay, we'll get to the advice, but I still want to understand your story because it's wild. So how did the New York Times guy get your name? Were you just listed as one of the shareholders?
Okay, so basically, here's the thing about Sean and Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Like, the same way I didn't really know anything about Facebook or didn't think anything of it, I believed in Sean. In the same way, those guys, like, love my art, and sometimes I think maybe they don't even like my art. They just like that I'm this guy that just does, like I think you're a true artist because you're honest and you express, and when I make art, like, anytime, like, I could, like, Hitler was a fucking artist.
And they said his art was shitty, and look what he ended up doing. Like, I feel like a killer sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not killing anybody.
Right.
I'm just gonna. I don't care if it offends anybody. I don't care if someone's upset by it. I want to express myself as honestly.
That's what a true artist is. An artist expresses themselves, and then you got to just be honest and let it all hang out.
Right. And my mom brainwashed me since I was a kid that I was the best. She's like, I was born, and she's like, you're the best artist in the world and the most handsome. I was like, okay, I don't think so.
Zuckerberg and so get back one second. You're all over the place.
Okay.
Let me back you up because you're a fascinating guy. When you went to Vegas and you made the $1 million, you kept putting the money aside and this and that. At the same time, you actually racked up $1 million in winnings as you kept banking and banking and banking every time you won.
Which so
what was your biggest score? Like you go to Vegas and win blah 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 in one shot.
That time, well, it wasn't like at 30 I went one time and won the $1 million. It was over that whole year. So that time,
in a year, you made $1 million.
In 1 year, I had made $1 million.
From 500, you went to $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a drug. Like at some point, 1,000 doesn't.
And at the same time, once you have $1 million.
Right.
Do you say, hey, I'm going to charge a fortune for my painting because I don't really need to go and do every single job now. And then your paintings and your artwork starts to click and everything's clicking. And within that time, because everything was clicking, Zuckerberg and the Sean dude from Napster. They offer you $60,000 or stock in Facebook. And you said, hey, Sean's a cool dude. I'm watching this guy transform himself. He's wild. I'm going to take the stock in this stupid fucking company I don't believe in, Facebook. And that was the smart. Could you imagine your life today if you hadn't taken the stock? You would have been one of those guys walking around, if I'd only taken that fucking stock.
He'd have changed the DVD and the porn.
You're
not kidding.
No, I wouldn't, Howard.
You wouldn't? You would have no regrets.
Because I think of you as someone that's in my position that does what you want and then got a crazy payday, and people are like, why the fuck is Howard getting 500? I'm like, because he's the best. No one does what Howard does, so he deserves it. And then I forgot what they offered Dave Chappelle when he lost his mind and went to Africa. It was something like
$50 million.
Yeah, they're like, because
he's unique and one of a kind.
Basically, I was with Mark this recently, like 2 months ago, painting the new Facebook, which is like the most giant. It's like 18 of these buildings.
Right.
And
what'd they pay you for that?
I did. This was a freebie this time.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Yeah, look at what you're getting.
No, I mean, I love Mark, and I was painting it, and this.
What do you paint? Do you paint the whole wall in
I paint everything.
Graffiti style?
Anything.
Is it inside or outside? You're painting the inside of the building?
Anything.
Do me a favor. Get out there in the hall and start painting.
I'll paint whatever you want,
Go
Howard.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Everyone's like, this graffiti guy. I'm like, I do oils. I'm the master of my craft.
Were you great when you were a kid at the artwork?
I've been drawing since I fell out of my mom's pussy. I used the umbilical cord.
Good for you falling out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. They're the walls you paint.
That's 2005 I did those.
That's Facebook?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just like fucking going for it, you know?
You just do it like it's graffiti art, but also you do paintings, you do this, that, and the other thing.
I do, graffiti, if you look it up, it's like, it's illegal, right?
Right.
When they told me I was going to be on Stern, like I couldn't contain myself, and I was like, I lost my mind. I was like, fuck, I got to go paint something. And my landlord, he like, in New York, my old landlord in Chinatown, he's like, Dave, I heard this story. He's like, come paint like on the building, you know?
Right.
And it's like when someone's asking you to do graffiti, it's not graffiti anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I painted a building once where they demolished the whole building just to keep the wall.
Wow.
I mean, so it's like
that's crazy.
Is that illegal? It's if someone asks you to rape you, it's not rape anymore.
Right.
That's right. No, it's consensual.
Yeah.
All right. So it's more fun going out and painting a wall than you're not supposed to.
Of course.
That's right. It's always more fun.
Right.
It's the illegality.
Right.
Now, why did you end up in jail? Before you went and painted this legendary building for Facebook and got all this stock, why were you in jail? What were you doing that was wrong?
Okay, so I only saw a therapist for like a month, but he says I'm missing the like most people, like when they do something stupid or make an insane decision or something, they think about it, right?
Right.
He says you're missing that part. He's like, you just do shit without thinking about it, you know? So, and that, goes into like how I paint. Everything I do the same way.
That's part of who you are.
Right.
So but what did you go to jail specifically
So
for?
I was in Japan, like, graffitiing the walls, stealing bikes, and in Japan, it's a crazy society. Have you been there?
Never. I will never go. I'm too tall for Japan. I'll stick out like a giraffe.
They'll fucking worship you out there.
Yeah.
They don't like if I left my wallet here, they would just leave it there
until you could get it.
It's a very like that kind of society, So they don't lock their bikes up, and I would take a bike and I would just go tag all of Tokyo, and then I was going crazy.
So you were a thief.
I was a thief. I was
A
doing
bicycle
graffiti.
thief.
I was doing all kinds of shit.
Were you
know?
also a looter during the Los Angeles riots?
This is the only thing my dad's pissed about, because when all this shit happened, my dad's like, oh, the Korean news. I was like, fuck the Korean news. Like, all they do is like care about when I'm getting married, that I'm fat, and that how much money I make. That's all they ever ask me.
Right.
I was like, don't talk to those fuckers. And he's like, yeah, they just pretty much, reprinted the whole New York Times story. But at the end, this is gonna be sort of fucked up what I'm gonna say, but I was young, so I was 92.
Yeah.
I was 15 or 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
And the LA riots started, and my family's business and everything was in Koreatown, and they were just fucking going after the Koreans like crazy,
right?
And I was watching this, and I'm just feeling like it was like a race war,
Yeah.
I'm like, they're just coming after us, burning. Koreatown got burned down to the ground,
right?
And I felt like we're just not the riot side. We're not being represented properly. I need to go out and like. Go against the Mexicans and the blacks,
Right.
So, in the Korean newspaper they wrote in 92 he looted against the Koreans with the blacks, and I was like, actually it was the other way. But
you were looting, but you were looting.
You were trying to loot the other guys.
Yeah, but once you got out there, it was just a giant like.
All right, so when you were young, you looted. When you got to Japan, you stole
fucking went
stuff.
crazy.
You went fucking berserk. They caught. What did they catch you stealing in Japan?
No, in Japan. This undercover security guard, this is I can't believe, it's like I did something fucked up at one place, but he was from a different store or something, and he thought that I had stolen something from there, but I'm an artist, and I have tons of like art books and shit out, and so I had that in my backpack, and he thought I stole, like, it was like this weird,
you were framed.
It wasn't, it's like,
he was stealing, but not what he was caught for.
You were stealing things, but not the stuff that he thought you were stealing.
And that was all.
You did a crime, but not. You got convicted of a crime you didn't do.
And he was screaming at me in Japanese, and he was all plain clothes, and I was like, "Bro, get the fuck out of my face! I don't know what you're saying. I'm not Japanese." And then he pushed me, and then I knocked him out, and then I took off, and then and then all these.
How much time did you do in Japan for doing that?
I'll tell you the way they announced my sentence.
Right.
David Cho, for the crimes you've committed against the Japanese people, you get 7 years.
Wow.
Suspended.
Oh.
So I was already in. I like.
So they make you shit your pants, right?
I was in there for 3 months, and then they were like, you don't fuck around in Japan.
Right.
You don't.
So did they deport you?
No, they actually just let me out, which was confusing to everyone. And they said I could come back, but it was. That was a long time ago.
So what
man.
type of pussy are you getting? Now the word's out that you're worth over $200 million, perhaps. We're not sure exactly what you're worth. It could be $500 million. We know you're worth more than.
We just know he has Facebook stock.
Right, and we know you're worth over $100 million. Because of this are you the most successful artist in the history of the planet now with your payment from Facebook?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
You are?
Why not?
I don't know.
But aren't you? I mean, who's made more money? Most
well, it's
artists.
not an artist that's.
But his payment was the highest in history. He got a Facebook. His payment for painting the fucking wall.
Painting Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, Robin, go with this.
All right, I'm going with you. I just wanted to know where you're going.
Try to be like Giselle with Tom Brady.
He doesn't want to get married.
Stick
I just have to give him a blowjob every day.
Blow him every day.
Is that an offer, Robin?
Blow him now. See if he likes it. It's like King Tut over there. So, David, what's the scoop? Are you getting all kind of pussy now, or what?
Well, so yes.
Yeah.
I mean, so this girl that I was with for 7 years, and I was just sitting there one day, and nothing was wrong except for, and I do get really manic depressive sometimes, where I know it's completely irrational, but I am totally convinced at that moment that I'm gonna die soon. Right. Like, and then it makes me act even crazier. So I was like, this is a good girl. She deserves to be with like a stable, normal dude. And so I like I said, I value my freedom.
Right.
And so that was one of the biggest regrets in my life, and I let it go to. It's like I regret it and I don't regret it. You know. And
now you're free to go get laid like crazy.
Yeah, so I do. I mean, I went crazy and
you fucking any like celebrity types?
Yeah, everybody.
No shit.
Fucking, it's.
You fucking celebrities?
Why not?
I mean, are you?
Howard, up until this fucking story broke, I fucking loved my life, man.
Yeah.
I had a good life. I was gambling.
You were
and
underground,
winning.
yeah.
Not like
you were gambling. And
I talked to Mark. He's like, it doesn't matter how much money, billionaire, trillionaire. you can never pay for your privacy back. And so when this guy from the New York Times contacted me and says, he was trying to like connect with me. He's like, hey, I used to write graffiti and all this shit. And I'm like,
fuck you.
I'm like, he's like, you're going to be on the cover of the New York Times. You can't even pay for that. And I was like, I listen to you when you get like all these offers and people are like, I can't believe Howard turned down like, being the host of America's Got, like just whatever. Like,
right.
And it's like, because you know what you want out of life and then you make those decisions.
So you would prefer not to be famous.
So I think about it for a second. I'm like, that would be so cool to be covered on the New York Times. Not that cool. I don't need that kind of attention.
So you're saying you were already fucking celebrities before even this story came out.
I remember when you had Eli Roth on here, the guy at the hostel, and you're like, are you fucking all these celebrities? And he's like, fuck that shit. I'm fucking like girls in like Yugoslavia and stuff. And I fuck porn stars, Power Rangers, A-list celebrities, D-list celebrities.
You fucked a Power Ranger?
Yeah.
How is that, by the way? I've never had that.
That shit was rad. That was 1999. That was a while ago.
Wow.
And it's like, there's,
So in other words, because you're a great artist and you were making a very great living.
You want to know the move, Howard?
Go ahead.
Okay. You know what the whore trap is, right?
Go ahead.
No,
man.
what is the whore trap?
Teach me.
The whore trap is when sorry, Robin. It's like it's when a woman,
cover your ears.
A woman changes the inflection of her voice. She pushes her tits together and she like flirts with a guy to get, all the guy wants to do is fuck her, right?
Right.
And the girl knows there's no way she's ever gonna fuck her or fuck the dude, but she still wants like stuff like food and her bills paid or whatever it is.
Right.
She flirts with the guy to get what she wants, and she's never gonna fuck him.
Right.
So this is gonna fucking make me sound like such a douchebag, but whatever. I do the reverse whore trap.
Go ahead.
Because what does a pretty girl do all day? She like looks in the mirror and she's like checking her hair and her makeup, and she's just like on Facebook or MySpace. There are always pictures of them, like how hot they are. An artist is the same thing. Like I paint people. Like I say I'm the best face painter after Peter North. And it's like I just stare at faces all day painting them. And so a girl who's like very vain and stuff and finds out, oh my God, like you paint women so amazingly and all this shit. And they see my stuff. Like now, like they want something from me, know, like they're like, oh my God, I want this famous artist to paint me. And so now it's the reverse whore trap. Like I get them to do stuff for me and all this shit. And I never
So like
paint
if there's a really hot chick, you'll take her up to the studio, paint her, and then fuck her?
Yeah.
Maybe he won't even paint her.
Right.
No, I never paint them.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
They're just trying to get you to paint them. Why not paint them, though? Because who cares? You're not interested.
I mean, I just paint whatever I want. I don't want.
How many different chicks do you fuck a week? Like, seriously, you're on a roll.
I don't know, man. It's.
Like, can you get 10 chicks a week?
I fucked 10 girls in one day once.
Get the hell out.
Yeah, it was my record.
And did you do that technique where you hold your dick?
But at the end of the day, I felt like the skin on my dick was off. And
it's too many 10, right?
Here's the thing, though.
Are these girls 10s or are they like 5s?
Oh, I've fucked every single thing you can think of.
From a 1 to a 10?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not picky. I mean, there was one girl I couldn't even get my arms around her.
Really? She was so fat you couldn't put your arms around and you fucked her?
I'm a horny dude, Howard.
Dude, you are horny.
That's why when I hear you about jacking off and shit, and you're like 50, and I'm still beating off like I'm like, fuck, man.
It'll calm down somewhat, but I still beat off.
But let me ask, how do you how do you find 10 people?
Robin, you ever been with an Asian guy?
No, I haven't.
Fuck Robin.
Robin, you know what you just said right now?
What?
Like I never have. It's every girl I've ever fucked. Not every girl, but 90% of the women I've ever had sex with.
Yeah.
Either before I fuck them or after I fuck them, when you're just laying there or like when you're about to stick it in. And this is the fucked up part. A lot of them are even Asian. They're like, wow, this is the first time I'm going to fuck an Asian guy.
Right.
And I'm like,
well, where are you guys?
Well, yeah, you guys keep to yourself.
Tell me if this statement makes any sense.
Yeah.
Black women are the Asian guys of girls, and Asian girls are the black guys of girls.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about it.
It's like.
So wait a second. You got a big dick, or is it you small?
I think I have an average sized dick for someone my size.
Right.
But
you got 6 inches.
At least, but there was a point when I showered naked with men for many years.
Yeah.
Totally not gay.
In jail.
Starting with jail.
Right.
So yeah. I get to Japan and I'm in prison, and that's a bath culture. They don't take showers.
Right.
So I'm getting in a giant bathtub with all these fucking Japanese dudes with tattoos and shit. And I'm like, am I 5 years old taking a bath with my brother right now? Like, what the fuck is this?
That's weird.
And they don't shave their pubes or anything.
Right.
So they're getting out of the bathtub and they have these beards like that are down to here, and you just see like a red dot sticking out where the tip of their dick is, or you don't see anything.
Wow.
And like
women.
I don't shave my shit, but I keep it tight, you know?
Yeah, right.
And they're like, are you a porn star or something? How come your dick's so big? And I'm like, man, you guys have like the smallest dicks I've ever seen in my life.
All right.
And then a year later, I'm in Africa, I'm in the Congo, and I'm taking showers with dudes out there. I shower a lot with guys.
Right.
And these guys have the fucking biggest dicks I've ever seen in my life.
Right. They're looking at you like you got nothing.
And yeah, and they're like, hey, you want to know why our dicks are so big? And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm in the part of Africa like the National Geographic style where the women have tits like down to their knees and shit.
Yeah, like cucumber tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they look like they have 4 arms, you know?
I like that NBC's banking on me to behave myself on America's Got Talent. Look at the level I'm at. Go ahead. So this, you go to Africa and there's a lot of broads with cucumber tits.
Yeah, and in Africa, it's a bucket shower. You just go to the river and you get... I'm in the Congo, and you take this bucket of dirty-ass water, you scrub down in, like, the side, and then you dump this bucket of water over you. Uh-huh. And there's, like... I'm showering with 2 dudes that are, like, my guide, and there's, like, all these naked kids running around. He's like, look at those babies with, like, big dicks. Everyone has a big dick. And he's like, that's why. I'm like, what do you mean that's why? He's like, because we're always naked. You know, they don't wear bras.
They think so. The gravity pulls their dick down.
He's like,
I should be naked more.
He's like, the women don't wear bras, so their tits just come down in here. And same thing with the guys.
They have no support.
He's like, we run around naked all the time. Our dicks just start fucking, you know.
I like that Good Morning America was fighting to get you on the air. What part of this interview could they air?
Exactly. I'm like, I want to fucking talk to Howard.
You're talking about cucumber tits, big cock,
fucking
talking about gambling and
Barbara Walters, 60 Minutes, and then I was like, you know what?
Fuck that.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Howard Stern. Then, if you can get Barbara Walters to do graffiti with me, I'll do 2020, which I'm doing right after this.
Oh. Okay.
And then I think I'm going to do Jimmy Kimmel, and all we're going to do is talk about you the whole time.
Yeah, Jimmy's my boy.
Yeah. So I know that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Jimmy's a good man.
So.
Hey, what are you going to do? First of all, why don't you own a home anywhere? You live in Vegas in a 5-room suite?
No. I have a suite at every hotel that I just stay at.
Because he's such a gambler.
When you
he's
gamble,
a high
when you win
roller.
$1 million, they give you anything you want.
Yeah.
Are you comped wherever
Everything.
you go? Everything. But are you afraid because of your degenerate gambling that you could go? I know that you know how to bank the money once you win and stuff. You'll stick to that, right? Just now because you have a couple $100 million, are you going to go berserk and start breaking your code? Like, you know.
I like.
You better think this shit through with me.
No, here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, this homeless, like, raggedy graffiti artist, whatever, is rich. I'm like, I've been rich for a while. I've had a couple.
What were you worth before even? Forget the Zuckerberg stuff and the Facebook. Were you worth a couple of mil?
Yeah, for sure. And so
5?
Yeah, over 5.
Not just from gambling, but from painting and gambling.
When I was 30, I made my first $1 million from gambling. Then after jail, I had a huge show in London with the same gallery that represents like Banksy and those guys.
Yeah.
And that show made $2.3 million.
Nice.
And then it just keeps, you know, I have a fucking good life until this
Facebook shit. Give me that
You've
fucking
been
stock.
Exposed.
You know what? Put it all in my name and let me worry about
I'll
it.
give it.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of you if you go bankrupt.
But Howard,
go ahead.
It's like, do you remember what it was like when you made your first $1 million? That feeling?
There was no sort of time that I ever felt like I had any money.
See, I have, like, I still do everything the same.
I still work because I feel like
work is God, man. That's the only thing that brings any kind of happiness. You know,
but I don't feel like I don't spend money on myself. I spend it on my wife, my kids, my whatever. I don't feel like I'm a wealthy man.
But you are, though. But you don't feel that way, you know?
I don't conduct my life any differently.
Exactly.
I think you have to be born that way.
Yeah, I don't know how people...
I don't know how people ever get that feeling.
Right. I have sort of this weird work ethic, but I know what you mean. Like, I don't think I could... Like, I took a job with America's Got Talent. For what reason? It wasn't money.
Oh, you did end up doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm the judge. Where the fuck have you been?
I have...
He's been busy.
I slowed down.
Fucking 10 girls a day.
After the Artie incident, I sort of stopped. I still listen to you guys, but not as, you know.
Oh, because why? Because what Artie did?
It just, it was so, I like cried after that happened, and it like depressed the shit out of me for a long time.
Yeah,
like,
join the club.
Yeah. But no, I still listen to you guys, but, you you buy your parents a house, you eat at the best restaurant, you do all the shit you do.
But you live permanently in Vegas in these different suites?
I live in hotels all over. I mean, I'm just traveling nonstop. I work. That's what I do, you know?
But you
completely independent of this whole thing. This is like completely random.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be on Letterman last night for something else.
For what?
So there's this, have you heard of this rap group, The Antwoord from Africa? It's like my African brother and sister, Yolandi and Ninja.
Yeah.
So they were on Letterman last night, and I was going to play drums with them, but I didn't want anyone to find out that I was going to, and it was huge. I was like, fuck. Like, my other passion is playing drums, so I was like...
But you're a lucky guy. Like, you have a lot of cool shit going there.
I fucking love working, and because what I do for work is what I love to do.
You
play
do
music, make art, like, you know.
And
like,
get laid. Good Lord. So 10 chicks in one day. So you're never going to settle down. I mean, you're just going to...
I mean, I'm too old to use words like never or forever. Who fucking knows what's going to happen in this life?
Right.
I might walk out of this building and someone might shoot me in my head, and your painting might be worth more money or something, you know?
Yeah, I'm hoping for that.
Oh, God.
Well, I want my
that.
painting going up in value.
Stop saying
No,
that.
thanks for the painting. I'm going to have to fucking frame this thing,
But
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are, like, powerful, rich people, and it's like, you have the house in the Hamptons, you got your boats and everything. Like, you buy all the shit you're supposed to do, and then what? You give money to charity.
That's right.
And then
hopefully.
You do all the things you do.
Right.
And then one thing I noticed about rich people is they're very uncreative on how they spend their money, you know?
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
You know what money represented to me?
All right.
You mentioned the word freedom.
Right.
My freedom is not to have to sit there and bow to a program director ever again.
Right.
To me, any kind of success meant that creatively now, it's kind of like what you're saying.
Right.
Gee, I want to paint a painting. I do it now because I want to.
Right.
And now I don't have to sit there and suck the fucking dick of the man.
But there's no and now. It's been like that for a while.
That's right.
I don't give a shit. I don't need, like, I'll do it in the street.
Well, then
like,
you've got everything.
Have you ever had your dick sucked by 2 women? Like, have you ever, like...
Let me think about that. Wait, let me think.
Come on, Howard. Like,
well, I was with 2 women while one was sucking my dick.
Howard, what the... are we being filmed right now?
Yes.
Yes,
Where's
hopefully.
the camera?
Hopefully.
It's like to like stand and like look over at a mirror, and then one girl's like sucking your dick and the other one's like licking your ass or sucking like.
I've never had my ass licked.
Howard.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Like, you're a clean dude, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like an awesome feeling, man.
Yeah.
And like,
don't you feel bad for the girls putting a tongue up your dick?
What if they want to do it?
I don't know. I can't
He
imagine
never
that.
thinks that anybody wants to.
I don't think anyone really wants to be up my ass.
When I hear like you talk about Beth, and sometimes Beth is on here, like you love her and adore her and vice versa.
Yeah.
You're the fucking king. You're the queen. You guys should fucking like live. You see, Coming to America when they're like washing,
washing their balls.
Dude, like you're the fucking king of all media, and you haven't had your balls in one girl's mouth each, and one like.
You want to know
feel
something?
that once in your like.
You want to
Beth,
know
for
something,
your
David?
birthday? Feel that.
You know what? I don't even feel that pressure anymore. I really love my wife, and I feel like the security of that relationship. I know this sounds weird to a guy like you, because I was in the same boat you're in.
No, but I'm naturally like that guy, you know?
And don't get me wrong. To be totally honest, there are days, even as in love as I am and everything's good with my wife, there are days I go, wow, I could be getting my dick sucked.
You could have a ball in each girl's mouth.
I could have one. Well, my balls ain't that big. But but what I have with her is, it's like no pressure. It's nice, and the sex is great. And you know what? Do you think you really need that much sex? Think about it. If I told you that you really don't need that much sex,
of course I don't need it, but
right, you know what I mean. So it's like, I'm happy. You know. And as far as a girl's tongue up my ass, I'm not that great a wiper. I'll be honest with you. There's remnants.
Well, then what about Robin? It's like, okay, you got
Robin
this.
is into her own thing.
Why don't like?
She's particular.
You're particular, but like, do you like massages?
Sure.
Why not like?
Let the guy stick his finger in there?
No, why not get like 5 like ripped dudes just like massaging you all like one.
Oh,
like,
she does that.
Like just close your eyes and just have like all these guys massaging you at the same time, and like, why don't you do cool shit like that?
Yeah, but at some point,
it doesn't even sound like fun to me.
But I live.
Really? You close your eyes, you got all these hands like.
Some women are a handful, and sometimes you don't want the headaches and the problems. And at some point, also, you just don't want to be that guy who fucks them and leaves them, and you're kind of treating women like they're just meat.
But what if they like if you're
Well,
just
they're
honest
using
with
you.
them.
They're using you, and you're using,
yeah.
and I'm
and
using
everyone's
them.
honest. You know, they're not.
Yeah, but people do get hurt.
Of course.
They do, you know, and sometimes at some point you'll see. You'll get kind of nauseated from all that hassle.
Well, here's
don't get me wrong. You're having a fucking blast.
But here's the thing. It's not like, oh, I'm doing this like from yesterday. I've been doing this for a while now. And so
Did you ever have any long-term relationships besides that 7-year one? I mean, do you ever have
I tried a year ago, and it lasted 6 months. We were like about to kill each other.
Yeah.
But
it's not your thing.
So I had that feeling of, I've done all this shit too, you know? Everyone's like, oh, this guy's worth $200 million. It's like, do the steaks really taste that much better? Is there something that's $1 billion?
Well, you have something wonderful now in your life because of what's going on with you and your art and all of that. What you have is, you can only have so many steaks. You can only be so much.
Right.
So
Is A-list pussy any better than D-list pussy? It's like, no, it's the same except no, it's not.
What you have
comes with a headache.
You have the security that most people in America don't have. A lot of people
Fuck
are sitting
security.
there.
I don't.
No, come on. A lot of people sit there and they go, shit, how am I going to ever feed my wife? How am I going to feed my family? How can I take care of my parents? You have the ability to do that, and that's the great thing. That is a great thing.
Your
that you
whole
have.
family came after you after they found out the 500?
No, not everyone.
Cousins, uncles, weird.
Some did, and some didn't. What is this? You paint sometimes with your nosebleed, like you let
that was
blood.
that was in jail.
Oh, when you were in jail, you'd punch yourself in the face.
No, you know what happened?
And make your nose
you know
bleed
what happened?
and paint on
you
the
know
wall.
what happened when I went to jail?
Yeah.
I resisted arrest because I was like, I didn't know the guy was like a cop, you know, the guy I punched, and they jumped on me, and no one spoke English, and they were, you know, I was like, get the fuck off me, and then I got up and I started running again, and a cop I didn't see, a huge one, just grabbed me by my neck and just kneed me right in the back, and so my kidneys were bleeding. I was internally bleeding, and I was in the worst fucking pain of my life, and I was in prison, like total like American asshole, like fuck you, like get me out of here, and they were like, stop lying, you don't stop, like there's no blood coming out of you, there's nothing, right? And for I've been in a lot of fights and I've been in a lot of pain, so like when I tell you this was like the worst pain, I thought I was gonna die. I felt like something was like gonna explode inside me,
right?
And not a guy's another penis or anything. Just I just felt like so I'm like, I'm gonna die right now.
Right.
If they don't believe me and no one's taking me to the hospital,
you're fucked.
So during like every day they give everyone a cigarette break.
Right.
I don't smoke, so I'm sitting in like this room with all these people smoking. So I was like, I don't want to go to cigarette break today. So when they went to cigarette break, I went in the room and I just started smashing my face against the bar.
Yeah.
And I just bloodied my face, so they had to take me to the hospital.
Right.
And then they knew I beat myself
Brilliant
up.
idea.
I had to get to the hospital.
Brilliant idea. And then what they do? Give you an antibiotic so that you can get your kidneys would be better, or what?
Oh, so the police chief who looked like Japanese Harvey Keitel goes, I'm going to take you to the hospital right now. That was a fucking stupid stunt you pulled. If we get to the hospital and we x-ray you and we find that there's nothing wrong with you, like whatever sentence we're going to give you is like you're fucked.
Right.
And that whole time, you know, I'm fucking crazy.
Right.
I'd only been in there for like 2 weeks at that point, or like a 1 week. But I was like, just, I can't be caged. I'm like, I need to be, that feeling of having your freedom taken away from you.
Yeah, bad.
I was like, I'm going to escape from this prison. And people are like, the one guy that spoke English, the Japanese guy, Sonny, I said, I stuck my head through the bars. I was like, hey, Sonny, I got to get the fuck, I'm going to break out of jail. He's like, Dave, no one's ever escaped from a Japanese prison. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. These guys, like, I'm going to get out of here. And he goes, Dave, you sound retarded right now.
Right.
I was like, Sonny, if I do, like, what do I do? He's like, he gave me his girlfriend's number. He's like, call her.
This is the guard?
No. This is like another prisoner.
Oh, another. Okay.
So they take me to the hospital. The whole time I'm handcuffed, and another thing on my belt to another cop.
Right.
And there's two other cops. So it's like it takes a lot of people to take a prisoner to the hospital. So they're already pissed to be doing this. And so they get the X-ray. They find out that I'm internally bleeding. They give me antibiotics. They give me all the painkillers, all this shit. And we get back to the police car, and the cop, he doesn't even say sorry or anything.
Right.
And so the Harvey Keitel cop is sitting on the hood of his car smoking because the young cop forgot to get the painkillers from the thing. Wow. So he runs in. So now this is my scenario. I'm in the fucking back of a police car, handcuffed to a very old police officer. And there's a fucking keys in the car, and it's just me and him. And the guy's sitting on the hood smoking. And I'm like, if there was ever a time,
this is it.
This is it. this is it. And the guy is old. He's like falling asleep.
You could take him out.
And he's like, he was talking to me in Japanese, like, he was like, you'll get out of jail. Don't, like, whatever he was saying, it was all like, yeah, you'll be fine, whatever. And he was like, sort of like drifting off. And I started doing this move. Like turning a little bit this way.
Yeah.
And like my heart's starting to beat because I already can recognize in myself when I'm going to do something crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit's going down like right now.
Yeah.
And I go like this and I'm like, it's all playing out in my head.
Right.
Bash this guy's head through the glass.
Right.
Take his keys, jump over, go, steal clothes, fucking go to the water, take a boat to Korea. It's all
You're
all
coming up with a plan.
It's all going through, and I'm like,
it's all easy in your head.
And my heart is about to beat out of my chest, and I'm like this is happening, and like I go like this, and I'm like,
you're gonna kick the glass out.
My feet are shaking, and my heels I'm like, there's no like sort of kick. I have to bash this guy's fucking face into the thing, and I'm like, and then he just like something.
You were going to take your feet and bash his head
into the glass.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm like, he's old. Like I might kill him.
Right.
You know, I just wanted to knock him out, but I'm like, well, I can't take that chance. And in my head, I was like, this is it. I'm never going to get another chance. You know,
dude, you had a 3-month sentence though.
No.
They
were saying like 13 years.
Oh, whoa.
I was like, fuck, you know.
Yeah, right.
And so just something in his face changed. Like I just started crying.
You couldn't do it.
I just couldn't. I was like, I just couldn't do it, and then I just stopped, and then I was like, you know, like I ain't no bitch, I ain't crying or whatever. And then he's like, oh Dave, like don't cry. And I was like,
I almost killed you.
I'm crying because I didn't kill you.
Well, let me give you a plug here. Not that you need it. You can see David Cho on tour with Diane Ward.
Diane Ward is the guys that I was going to play with Letterman last night.
Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't know who that. Diane Ward. For tour dates, go to. So you're their drummer.
No, they're just like, hey, come jam with us. Like from like anytime they come to America, I either dance with them or play drums with them.
Cool. DianeWard.com. That's DIEANTWOORD. That's why I'm having trouble with it. Don't miss David on Thumbs Up on Vice. For more info, go to vice.com/thumbs.
It's my hitchhiking show.
Oh, wow.
I can't do that anymore.
He's going out to do Barbara Walters graffiti.
Barbara Walters going with him.
Yeah. What are you going to do? You just going to pick some random building and do graffiti, or is she going to line it up?
I have no idea.
Right.
But, you know.
That whole graffiti thing's kind of freaky, too. Like just going up to a building and you get caught and, you know.
You've never been with an Asian guy?
No.
Robin,
would you be interested in him?
Will you stop?
Robin, you know what we have in common that's like completely like I had no idea?
What?
I was in Colombia doing ayahuasca.
Really?
Oh, of course. That's another kooky fucking story.
No, but
hey, you know what you got to do? You got to fuck Barbara Walters. That would be wild.
Howard, this just naturally happens. I have no control over it.
Yeah.
When you start fucking as much as I do, you just start wanting to do other shit, so that's not that far away, you know. Like,
what's the oldest woman you ever fucked? Like Barbara Walters is close to 80.
Look, man, I'm into it, man.
That shit's got to be dried up. You're gonna have to work that.
There's lube.
Yeah, you got to work that up, dude. So you ever been with Lindsay Lohan or any of those girls?
Howard, it's like if you like, you know how like celebrities come on here and you ask them like, hey, we saw a picture with you with this girl, and they're like, no, we're just friends.
Yeah.
Just flip the opposite. Any photograph you've seen of me with anyone, I fuck them.
Wow. Like, good for you.
Or most of them.
I don't want to post for pictures with you.
Why? Come on, Howard.
Everyone's going to think you fucked me. You haven't tried any gay sex or anything, have you? Uh-oh.
No.
He's an artist now.
Why are you thinking so hard?
Let me. Hey, Howard, I was thinking about that. Like, you know, I'm sitting here telling you all this bullshit about how I like my freedom and stuff.
Yeah.
So I have that show Thumbs Up.
Yeah.
And they started showing up.
Right. For a guy who wants his freedom, why are you putting yourself on TV?
Exactly. So they put that show on Netflix, which is like huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like same thing. I'm just chilling at home jerking off, and then the phone rings, and it's Channing Tatum, and it's Mike White, and all these guys are like, "You're fucking awesome. We got to do a travel show with you." And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" You know?
Right.
So I'm like in that sort of New York Times front page scenario again. Like, you want a show with HBO, Travel Channel, Hulu, like all, and I'm like,
good for you.
This is fucking awesome. But then I made that decision again. No, I like my freedom. I don't want to do it. So I turned it down. And
you hitchhike on the show. That's what you do.
Yeah, I hitchhike. I go all over. It's like
I don't do your art.
I don't want to answer to anyone. I like doing what I want to do, and it's like, so I turned that shit down, and then I was like sitting and thinking about it, and I'm just like, when's the last time there was like there's Asian people on TV, Asian guys on TV, but when's the last time an Asian guy had his own show?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, when's the last time? And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, the only Asian guys really on TV,
George Takei,
are always gay.
Right.
So when's the last time you had an Asian guy in here that wasn't gay?
It's true. Yeah, you
When
are.
have we had
Am
an
I the
Asian
first?
guy in here?
You're the first Asian guy.
I'm the first Asian guy in here that it's not gay, right?
I guess it's George Takei.
By the way, David also has a podcast, and I got a feeling it might be really interesting. And it's
Koreans Gone Bad.
KoreansGoneBad.com.
That's my bad.
Listen, it sounds like you're having a lot of fun. Congratulations on being smart enough to take the Facebook stock. You know, people probably thought, gee, the guy didn't take $60,000. What an asshole.
But he didn't need the money, apparently.
Well, evidently, and that's well, he did back then. Don't forget, he just gotten out of jail. He could have used the money.
He hadn't made his million?
I needed the money more than anything, Robert.
Really?
Yeah. He did a very smart thing. He sort of saw something in
Sean.
I bet on the fucking blue Gatorade, Robin. I doubled down on 18, man.
Wow.
I said, give me the 3.
What's the most you ever won in a gambling situation?
So, like, every time I go to Vegas now, you know how like last time I said every time I had to win at least around 1,000. Now it has to be at least around 200-300,000.
Wow. What do you bet at a time?
My max bet when you go in here's the thing. It's like oh I could show you how to win $100,000 every time. Okay. But you got to roll in with $1 million.
I see.
You know, like.
So do you roll in with $1 million? What do you bet?
You
What do you bet
roll
each
in
time?
with $1 million. The casino lets you max bet 60,000.
Right.
That's your ceiling.
Yeah.
So you start low and then you just keep like taking little scratches out. You know.
And you're telling me you only lost 3 times in your life.
And those 3 times they were female related. I don't fucking gamble with women. They don't sit next to me. I don't believe in lady luck.
You got to keep your focus.
I don't do any of that shit. You know.
Right. But in other words, you lose focus when you're sitting there with a woman.
I want to take Robin out.
Take her out. Well, I'm not stopping you. I mean, come on.
Did you?
Did I what?
When I came back from Colombia, some people were like, "Are you trying to copy Robin?" It was completely unrelated.
Is that right?
And it was.
How was it for you?
It was like, it was the best. Like, you have to do it, Howard. It was,
I'm not going. First of all, I'm not leaving the country,
dude. Howard.
And secondly,
this is what I'm talking about. You could fly a shaman here to do it.
Shaman schmaman. Listen,
Howard, you got to do this.
Are you a Beetlejuice fan?
I love Beetlejuice.
Did you draw graffiti of Beetlejuice?
I as soon as they told me I was going to be on Stern, I was like, I'm going to go fucking do something.
What'd you do?
I drew Beetlejuice. I wrote "Release the Poison," and there it is.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh my goodness.
Where is that?
That's in Chinatown out here.
Oh fuck! I want that.
I love it.
I'm gonna go photograph.
Look at those teeth.
My landlord.
That's in Chinatown.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
when did you do that?
I did that 2 days ago.
Oh, that's fantastic. Buy me that building so I can.
My landlord was like, "Hey, Dave, I heard you're going to be in New York. Come by." And
it says "Bad as Can," release the poison, and it's a fantastic graffiti of Beetlejuice.
I did that in 5 minutes.
That's
fantastic.
amazing.
You motherfucker, you're good. I could talk to you all day, David. You're fascinating.
Fucking have me back on, Howard.
All right, I'll check back in with you.
Always.
Check back
Calm
on.
down.
Howard, can I bring some shamans and bring some ayahuasca up in
He's not going to do ayahuasca. As soon as he sees it, he's going to.
David, I don't have a constitution for it. I'll be sick the rest of my life. You know how you felt when you were.
Do it.
You know when you were smacked in the kidneys and it felt weird?
Yeah.
That's how it would feel for me. Listen. Put your sights on Robin. Fuck her and marry her.
Robin,
and
come on. Let's go out. Let's do some fucking shit, dude.
I'm not that much fun.
You love JD. You're a big JD fan?
I fucking, like, every time he comes on and you guys play that music, it's like awesome.
It's the best, right?
It's the
JD.
best.
Yeah, you got to help him out, man. You got to get him some pussy and you got to teach him how to make some money.
What was the dude, Ryan Philippi?
Yeah, he
and
tried.
He's like, I'll fucking get JD laid. Are you kidding me?
Well, what's your
Take
plan?
him out.
How can you get him laid?
How can JD doesn't get laid at all?
And hardly any. Yeah.
I saw him in the hall. He's got the long hair going and shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a rap. He's like.
I mean, doesn't everyone that's like related to you somehow get laid just from the association?
Well, he does get laid once in a while.
JD, what the fuck?
He
bro?
doesn't. Hey, he doesn't look that bad, does he?
Hello.
I'll fuck JD.
David
No,
says he
I
can
don't
get
go
you
that
laid.
way. Sorry. I don't care how much money you have.
He says he can get you laid.
Huh?
He says he can get you laid.
JD, you.
Okay, all right.
Hey, good luck.
Stern guys love Vegas, right?
Right.
You come to Vegas once in
He
a while.
loves Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas for America's Got Talent in a couple of.
I'll hop on with you.
All right, I'll take you out there. Let David see how you roll.
What did you think of Howard's answer his reason of like not needing to have that experience of having one nut in each mouth? Have you had that?
I have not had that, and I would relish that opportunity one time.
You're looking down, and you see two eyes looking up at you.
Have you avoided STDs? Are you clean?
I'm fucking wrapped up that shit. I'm all good.
These girls got to wear some. I mean, aren't you afraid they can give you some?
Of course, I wrap that shit up for.
You wrap it up.
Yeah.
Not for a blowjob.
For
you don't wrap it up.
For a blowjob too, yeah.
Really?
You put it in a rubber?
I got this expensive Japanese shit that it feels you can't tell, but whatever.
Good for you. David, listen.
God bless you.
Go and check out David at KoreansGoneBad.com. Check out David on tour with Antword.
DeAntword.
DeAntword.com. And thumbs up on Vice. For more info, go to vice.com/thumbs-up.
The DeAntword album just dropped, and also I'm going to play with Pillow Fight, my next band thing.
Good for you, man. You're having a blast.
Yeah,
great to meet you. Congratulations on being smart enough to take that Facebook deal. And this is a guy.
We'll all be watching the IPO now to see exactly how much you are worth.
Yeah, what do you think it's going to be worth? Based on your guess, what do you think it's going to be worth when that IPO comes out? Your shares.
Well, here's the other thing that we haven't touched on. Everyone's like, that's how much it's going to be worth, whatever, all this shit. Who didn't, like, you've heard all my shit now about freedom, hedging my bets, I never lose, shit like that.
Right.
Who's to say I haven't sold it already?
Oh, no, you didn't sell it. You sold it already?
I didn't say that. I said, who's to say I didn't sell it already?
So you don't have the stock?
I didn't say that.
Well, why are you saying that then?
I'm just saying, like, I don't fucking like people knowing how much money I have.
Oh, you want to be one of the people?
Fuck. No, whatever.
You didn't tell me the truth. Did you sell your stock?
No, I tell you the truth.
Tell me the truth. Did you sell your stock?
I'll tell you what I did, Howard.
Go ahead.
And I actually thought about you and the way you make decisions. Like, you have 3 daughters, right?
That's right.
Do you have a son? Are you gonna have a kid with Beth? With Beth?
We don't want to have a kid.
Can I be your son?
Well, it's just, if you didn't sell your stock, you could be my son.
No, you know how
I need a son who could support me.
Well, you know I'm not going to be after you for your money. So It's like, you know how like Angelina and Brad like adopt an Asian kid.
You want me to adopt you?
I want to be the prince of all media.
You don't think that'll hurt your family?
I would love that if you adopted him.
I want to fucking.
And made a big announcement.
I'm still not good at wiping my ass either.
I need to see how many shares you own on Facebook, and then I'll talk to you about it. Okay?
Put it this way, Howard. I fucking.
Do you still own your Facebook stock?
Yes, I do.
You do. All of it?
All of it?
No, not all of it.
You sold some?
Of course.
When?
Because I'm smart.
Why did you sell it?
You really gonna ask me that question?
Yeah. When did you sell it?
Do you remember how big MySpace was?
Yeah.
Right? It was fucking huge. And Facebook was a fucking joke, right?
So to hedge your bet.
I still have.
What did you sell your portion for? The portion, how much of it did you sell off? 50%?
No, not 50%.
20%?
But I was like, I'm going to make sure I'm set up, right?
20%?
I don't know the percentage. I sold millions. I made.
How much did you make on the sale without selling? You didn't sell everything. In other words, did you sell it for the right amount?
I sold it for the right amount.
What'd you sell it for?
I can't talk about that stuff.
Over 50 million?
I'm doing okay.
Over 50 million or under? This affects your adoption. Over 50 or under?
Howard, am I the prince of all media?
Not yet. Over 50 or under? David, over 50 or under?
Can I have Robin's hand in marriage?
Let's see. Robin's evaluating right now. Over 50 or under when you sold the
I was
portion?
sitting there looking at all this bullshit. I'm like, to have millions, like, and you could live a good life and taking care of whatever.
Smart.
But then when you go into the 50, 100, like, it's that question of, like, when people look at like really wealthy people's money, they're like, hey, he's worth $1 billion. Oh, he's worth $10 billion. At that point, isn't it just a fucking more money, more problems?
How much percentage of your stock did you sell already?
A lot, and I still have a lot.
So do you have at least 50% of the stock?
I mean, I still have millions, hundreds of millions of
hundreds of millions of dollars in shares.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll adopt you.
You are worthy.
Right, there you go. Let me tell you something.
But can't you see that announcement? That would be so funny. Howard adopted a Korean kid.
Howard's my dad now. He just fucking said it. You all heard
and then you show up with David.
Howard, how many people listen to the show?
24 billion
24 fucking billion people just heard that Howard's my dad now.
It's as good as done.
Well, let me tell you something.
I'll take care of you, Dad.
Thank you.
I'm not putting you in a home, nothing. None of that shit.
You're my son. You take good care of me. I love Korean sons. I always
Korean's
wanted
gone bad. That's my shit.
Good for you. David, you're a fabulous interview. Good guy. Congratulations on your artwork, your Facebook,
Can I
your
plug
band.
the son of my uncle's nephew?
Go ahead.
Harry Kim, a.k.a. Guam Cruz. He's my partner on Thumbs Up. He goes everywhere with me. Spent 10 years making a movie about me. It's out on iTunes now. DirtyHandsMovie.com.
I'll watch it. All right. David, thanks.
I got all shit for all you guys.
Oh, that's
Whatever.
wonderful. Thank you.
And your new name, as my son is, Kim Jong Stern. No more David Cho. David Cho, man, think about it. You know what? Don't give me 60 grand. Give me some Facebook stock.
There you go.
All those years ago. Smart man. Some might have thought, that's crazy.
Give me
But
my
paid
60.
off. I love this story. Now go there and fuck Barbara Walters. Hey, to another compelling interview, my friend.
Howard, I love you, man. This is such a...
Hey, love you. You're great on the air. We got to keep tabs on you.
Great.
Good
This is
job.
Really good. Really well done, man.
Pleasure
I love you. You're so beautiful in person.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Great. David,
There's like a water tissue in the corner.
Well, I'm very honored that you gave us your interview. And
yeah, fuck that. I don't want to talk to any of these other people.
now I push up underneath my balls real hard. Is that it?
Under your balls, you. Well, I got to the point where I trained it, so I don't have to do that anymore. And it's like I could fuck all night.
I got years of training.
Yeah, you could fuck forever, and it feels like fantastic.
What's the name of the Japanese condom?
It's like $13 or something for like one condom, and it's like
Reuse it.
Yeah, you're like, what
Why is it so good?
It just feels you can't tell that you're wearing anything. It's unbelievable. It's fucking awesome.
$13 though.
Coming up, Howard.
To shell out. I don't know. I'm
Fred.
gonna stick with the one.
What's up, Fred? You're awesome, man.
Good to see you. I say good luck, but you don't need it.
Yeah. You got enough good luck.
I could make at this point. I could make like 100 bad decisions.
You got it, man.
Yeah, you'll still be all right, David. But don't. Best of luck with everything.
Howard, I'm serious. I want to be back on the show.
All right.
Okay.
Believe me, we're gonna stay in touch with you.
Robin.
So how'd it go? How did
I want to go back in there. I want to hang out with them. I want to do the news. I'll do the wrap-up show.
It seemed it went pretty well. And as a super fan, was everything you hoped for?
It's like it's sort of like all the shit I was talking about in there. They're like, everyone in the world wants to talk to you right now, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to them. It's like, they're like, what can't you buy? I'm like, I can't buy my way into the Howard Stern show. I'm like, I just wanted to talk to Howard. That was it, and I did, and it was awesome.
Well, yeah, I guess you got adopted by him as well.
I'm the fucking, what did Kim Jong, I'm the prince of all media. I'm gonna fucking say that shit. You heard him say that, right?
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Tim wanted me to just double check with you. You know, David, who was just in here, he wants to do a painting in the green room. Tim wanted to make sure that was okay with us.
I think it's as long as Sirius doesn't have a problem. It seems to me that guy's a major artist.
How do we take the wall though when we're done?
Yeah, if I was serious, I'd hold on to that. It would be an honor, for me to have a David thing. Sure. Just check that it's okay with the company. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we own this. They rent this space.
But I think we'd be.
Well, he's already doing it.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Boy, he's talented, huh? Look at him go. Such confidence.
I wonder what that's going to be.
Oh, man. Robin, I think it's me. It's a giant whale. I feel like the size of a whale. Looks like he's painting a whale. Hey, make sure you put that on Howard TV as he paints. I'm absolutely fascinated by that. Oh, look, Kim Jong
Stern. He's putting his name.
That's his name now. I named him that. He's my son. What is that he painted? A whale?
Fucking love you, Howard.
Huh? There he is.
Kim Jong Stern.
He's good, man. Good for him. Man, that whole Facebook story is so fantastic.
Thanks, guys.
One of the ones it worked out for.
Kim Jong Stern, that's my dad. Or that's me.
Good Morning America. But he was busting their balls. He was like, if you want me so bad, I'll come on, but Barbara Walters has to interview me. And they go, how dare you? She interviews the president of, Syria or something. I think David also has artwork hanging in the White House, believe it or not, for Obama. He did some stuff for Obama. And, yeah. And then they were like, okay, we'll give you Barbara Walters. He goes, all right. You only get Barbara Walters, though, if she comes out and does graffiti with me. And they were like, no way, Barbara Walters is not doing...
They're not going out to
Well, sure
paint
enough,
on walls.
she's going to go do graffiti.
Barbara, we're trotting you out there.
So proud of my son. Look at him. He just painted the wall. Good for him. Oh, good boy. That's my boy. Yeah. Fred left to beat David up.
We're such rebels. See if it's okay with Sirius.
No. Hey, listen, it's their building. It's not
I'm
me.
just saying, we're not rebels at all.
Right. Oh, no. I check with authority. That's just it. I interview rebels.
We're not going to the Japanese prison.
That's right. I behave myself.
Courtney Cox, Cougar Town's back. Everything's perfect with her and David. They're best friends. Their relationship is better than ever now that they're separated.
Except for the fucking.
I remember we talked about, I couldn't find the story, but you had talked about how she was getting jealous that David's life he had moved on.
She freaked out.
Right.